Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good afternoon, everybody, and we are back for the third of 4 editions of the R&R Show, back-to-back days. Robbie Lopez to my left, Rob Hill in the host chair today on this, once again, hard to believe, right? Another freezing cold day. Hope everybody's bundled up there on a little weekend eve action of the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Coming to you live from the city beautiful Burr Ridge, Illinois. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch family. What's going on, everybody out there? Awesome to have you back. We are getting ourselves started off in an exciting way. We're talking about practice to start off the day here today, guys. A pre-fill in the practice squad double box break is going to get us started hot off the presses, Robbie, but we can't get into anything without letting the people at home know how you're doing, how I'm doing today, so we can set the scene for the entire show, Rob. How are you feeling today, man? I can see you're
feeling Frenzy Friday kind of day today.
I can tell.
Very cold, but hey, I have a lot of heat in my body. I'm ready to warm up this room. 2 to go in this double box, throwbacks, alternates, folks. 2 to go in that vault double box. We already have that practice squad double box coming up for you guys. And so that's let's get the show started. Let's get these breaks going.
Yeah, let's get right into it, my friends. So before we do that, obviously, want to say hello to everybody out there. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves, specifically you, Foogland. Good to see you, Foogie. What's going on? Saying Rob.
What's up, Scooter?
What's up, Foogland? Good to see you, brother. Said he got his authentic helmet, and it's a Jonathan Taylor. Matches my mini. LOL. Thanks, UA. No, thank you, Foog. So that free authentic you got, that was during our Black Friday, right? Because you and Feth, you purchased a bundle package that led to you guys getting that authentic that I remember that you had when Robbie and I were on last week. So thank you very much, Foog. But Robbie, the attention once again turns back to you, my friend, as Brett Keller checks in with us. What's going on?
What's up, Brett?
Oh, Brett Kelly. I was thinking of Brad Keller, the excellent Cubs setup man from this past year and former White Sox great. Be interesting to see if he comes back. Robbie, big week in baseball. Winter meetings are starting up this week.
Yes, they are.
We'll see how that goes. But before we get to any of those questions, we got to figure out what our dice roll is going to be today. You got any number going on in your head over there?
8.
8? Just going.
Let's go 11.
11?
Let's go 11.
Okay. I'll go to 12, man. I'm feeling real juiced up over here today. So I want to do some serious clicking with you guys. Oh, we got deuces are wild.
For fesses.
We're gonna be doing going number 7.
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun is right, but hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with the number 7.
Scooter, that was Sean Nelson who won the Patrick Mahomes in the 9 a.m. show.
Right on cue. Look at this bad boy right here. This is a bad man. This is a bad man. I actually had Patrick call me before the show today, guys. And it's like, you know, Rob, I really appreciate that that you guys at Ultimate Autographs, you're able to really display and show my awesomeness, my prowess. I know that things are not looking really good for us that season, but we're going to try our best to get back into the playoff picture and hope we can pull home another championship for Kansas City this year. So that was Patrick. He left me a voicemail before the show, guys. So now that that's out of the way, we got to get our Chase Wheel Spin going on as well. And again, Patrick also let me know, since he obviously is going to be the main theme of our show today, guys. Patrick told me that the one thing that he would chase if he was in this break room today would without a doubt be that Speed Flex series. We'll get into that in a little bit. I'll explain why the chase is going to be the Speed Flex, just so you guys know. However, we got that practice squad double to get ourselves into. So we got the Chase Wheel Spin, we got the dice roll. Time to get a little randomization going here in the Ultimate Autographs Live break room. One thing for everybody to check out while we get this randomizer going for the first break coming up here. This is going to be the No Huddle Practice Squad Double Numero Dos. That is 2 out there for my non-bilingual speakers out there. If you are on the Ultimate Autographs live break page, please make sure to know that the Cyber Week deal is still going on. It's not Cyber Day, it's Cyber Week. If you have a cumulative cart of $350 or more as a checkout option, you will be able to see a free autographed jersey. I don't know what it is. Robbie doesn't know what it is. You don't know what it is, and that's the fun of it. It is going to be sent to you as a part of your order. Again, guys, $350 or more in cumulative offers will get you that bad boy. So, gonna need 2 numbers for this practice squad number 2. If I ever put PS in the chat, guys, it's not that I'm trying to whisper you a little secret. It's because I'm trying to talk about the practice squad. We're talking about practice, guys. Some awesome headliners across the board. We have everything from Emmitt Smith to Mike Evans to Trevor Lawrence. Just some awesome items that we got available for you guys in this series. One of my favorites, we got a LaShawn McCoy Speed Flex going on up there. So really excited to get into this, everybody. But speaking about excitement, we had a lot of excitement in that Thursday Night Football game last night, Rob. You don't know if you were able to tune in and watch it all, but 44-30.
Yeah.
Detroit with a Amon-Ra St. Brown last-second decision. Was he going to play? Was he not going to play? That was the question of the night, and he was a big factor. Had nearly 100 yards through the air. Dak Prescott and Jared Goff were going back-to-back. I was talking about it all week here in the UA Live break room. Like, if you guys are degenerates like Robbie and I are, please make sure to take the total, whatever it is. And, of course, it finished well above. Finished with 73 total points in that matchup last night. Let's see. I think y'all... Yeah.
I'll answer that. Kahoot Legend, you should have received an email with a tracking number of all of your winnings. So make sure you check your email to make sure to get all that information of the tracking information. And that way you'll know what time your stuff will show at your doorstep.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what the best part about our shipping is? It's free.
Oh, yeah.
$0. It's free. And like Robbie said, make sure to check the shipping progress. So haven't heard any numbers out there. I was looking for numbers from Michael, Joshua, Tobias, Eric, Matt, Tony, Jonathan, and Michael. Wow, 2 different Michaels. So 8 different players in the series, guys. So going to be spinning this bad boy around 2 times. Wheel spin to get us off. Well,
couple newcomers, too. I don't know if you saw that. A couple newcomers, Michael Mitchell and Matt Braswell. If you let us know, where'd you hear about us? Where are you from? Who's your favorite teams? Who's your favorite players? 30.
Yeah, welcome in, new guys. It's going to be 30. Should have 30 over there, Rob, according to our ticker. Do we indeed have it? 30 in the practice. We got the Robbie confirmation, so it's going to be box number 1 and box number 2 following behind that, Rob. Do we have box 20? 20 and 30. Looks like we should also have box 20 as well.
21, 16. Yes, we do have
20. 20? Fantastic, my friend. And 21 through 27. Ticker is going to be updated. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their weekend eve. Again, inching closer and closer to the holiday season. No better way to spend it here than at Ultimate Autographs. We have a ton of new series to debut for you guys. We have the Speed Flex series, which is what this Patrick Mahomes came out of. We have some amazing double-up opportunities. You can thank our guy Kermit the Frog, a.k.a. Patrick Mahomes, for helping us put that as the Chase Wheel Spin today. Patrick Mahomes, personal friend, fan of the show. Awesome to have Patrick contribute to the Chase Wheel Spin today. The Vault series, basically untouched. This practice squad, despite us doing a double box break in this, Robbie, this also essentially untouched as well for the most part. 26 boxes, 14 total headliners, amazing ratios. Very glad that you guys got this in as a pre-fill. The jerseys as well, 21 boxes left in that bad boy. And then we have a Speed Flex for under $200 for a guy who's on the precipice of breaking the single-season sack record in the NFL this season. Still left available in Myles Garrett in those alts and throwbacks. So let's get into it. Joshua Glissman. Good to see you, Joshua. First time I'm seeing you in this break room in the NFC North. Tony Gonzalez. Talk about a Kansas City Chief all-time great. And Patrick Mahomes. Tony Gonzalez, an all-time Chiefs great. In the chat as well in the NFC South. Eric Linnell, the Minis and Jersey Master. Always see Eric playing in a lot of different series. Great to see Eric back. Tobias Walter. Tobias, how are you doing today, my friend? Robbie mentioned there was 2 new guys. Here's one of them. Michael Mitchell. Good luck to you, Michael. Sprinkle a little good luck magic to you on your first break here at UA. Michael Arnett, longtime regular, alongside Jonathan Colvin in the AFC South and East. And Matt Braswell, rounding things out in the AFC West. Another new guy for Michael and Matt, so good luck to everybody. We're going to start up with box number 20. Always like to do things in numerical order here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Rob needs to pull that Cardinals lid in the Speed Flex if it's still in there. We have a Trey McBride Speed Flex Fuglin in that Vault Play Action series. Very excited for that. What time will it show on this live? What's your name and order number? I'll check for you, boss. Perfectly said by Robbie there. Just drop your order number in there. Robbie can look it up, lickety split for you. Michael Mitchell, former football player Michael Mitchell. Yeah. Foo. You saw Brett Hullen here about a month ago with Robbie and I. You know that we get some big dogs in here. So we got a lot of athletes that come through here, so you never know. When the box fills all 8 spots, they open the boxes. Kahoot. If it's personal boxes, those are shipped out and not opened. Thank you, Ryan. Might have to get you on the payroll for that explanation. Whew. Well, Rob, we're starting ourselves off with a jersey today.
Hey,
in the,
nice
the
jersey.
practice squad. This is going to be a hidden gem. All jerseys, for the most part, in the practice squad tend to be hidden gems unless it's a Hall of Fame headliner. This guy is not a Hall of Famer because he's a recent retiree. However, he is a former Super Bowl champion. Again, for those that watched the afternoon show with Robbie and I yesterday, you're very familiar with this guy. He actually popped up on 2 different occasions. He makes an appearance on a Kelly Green, Philadelphia Eagle Green jersey here. A very beloved defenseman in Brandon Graham. Double nickel, 55 for an NFC East hit for my guy, Eric Linnell. Eric Linnell with Brandon Graham. Awesome Kelly Green, one of my favorite overall looking jerseys that we have here at Ultimate Autographs. A 2018 Super Bowl champion. He was alongside Nick Foles for that really historical underdog Cinderella run that they had. Despite the Eagles being a dominant team, they were a top 5 defense that season. Carson Wentz, as everybody infamously remembers, was an MVP candidate prior to him receiving his ACL tear halfway through that season. And then Nick Foles said, I got this, a la George Lopez, and then brought Philadelphia a Super Bowl title to the city of brotherly love in 2018. Brandon Graham was on the line for that and played with the Philadelphia Eagles for his entire NFL career.
Come on, are you serious?
Awesome start for my guy Eric, and this is how you got the party started here at UA. We start off building ourselves up in the practice squad, then we move ourselves up to the vault, move ourselves up to the Speed Flex series, the alts and throwbacks. This is gonna get some movement going for sure, to say the least. So, box 1 of 2 out of the way in the practice squad, double number 2. For those that are just filing in a little bit late, absolutely no problem with that. Welcome in, guys. Rob Hill in the host chair today. Robbie Lopez to my left. Catch Robbie and I every Thursday and Friday at noon and 3. Oh, and what do we have here? All right. Let's see what we have available. Interesting. So this is going to be a non-headliner hit.
Secondary.
What's up?
Secondary.
Oh, it's a second. Oh, okay. You already took it off the board. Okay, gotcha. Very, very cool. Nice. All right. So this is actually a relative of mine. We get confused all the time when I'm down visiting the sweet streets of South Beach. We're going to the AFC East. Jonathan Colvin, you are fast to get in this break, but I don't think you are faster than this guy on the football field. What up, cuz? It's the cheetah, Tyreek Hill, making his appearance out of the secondary headliner for the practice squad. Back-to-back jerseys. Two guys with two very different skill sets between Brandon Graham and Tyreek Hill. His first season as a Miami Dolphin led the league in receiving yards. Had the most receiving yards through his first 2 seasons in Miami Dolphins history. Just an absolutely demonic wide receiver at his peak. Unfortunately, had a season-ending injury this year for the Dolphins. All indications is that this is far from ending Tyreek Hill's career, despite him just turning 30 last season. Tyreek, multiple-time Pro Bowler, multiple-time All-Pro, one of the most talented wide receivers of the 21st century. If his season, however, for whatever reason, Robbie, did end and he was going to retire, he's somebody you have to consider for the Hall of Fame. A Super Bowl ring that he had with the Chiefs back in 2019, a game changer with his speed, one of the best downfield threats in NFL history. Jonathan Colvin, certainly going to take that with open arms. So congratulations to Jonathan and Eric both.
Ronnie Sayer, good morning to you, sir. What headliners are lifting that flex? Great question. We've got plenty. We got actually 2 double-up opportunities, both in the NFC North, AFC South. NFC South just has Luke Kuechly, but those headliners, photo headliners, are going to be Barry Sanders, Justin Jefferson, Travis Hunter, and Trevor Lawrence. Ronnie Sayer and everyone else wondering what's left in that Speed Flex series. 10 boxes, 5 headliners, 5 hidden gems. Let's knock it out of the park, folks. Let's knock it out of the park.
Yeah, we were on the precipice of doing a lot of breaks coming into this, Robbie, and right on cue. We have 1 spot left in that double box break for the vault. As Robbie mentioned, we have a 1 in 2 chance of getting a Speed Flex coming out, a 50% chance in that first round pick Speed Flex series. Let's talk about that because I specifically want to go into the doubles here. So there are 7 spots left. Again, guys, this isn't part of the Chase Wheel Spin. $338 price point. Let's throw that out the window. Reason why I'm doing that, right? Not because I don't care about your pocketbooks. I think we all do. Out of the 5 remaining headliners we have, guys, 4 of them are double up possibility hits that we have here in this series. Travis Hunter on the ripped custom Speed Flex here, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner out of the University of Colorado, unfortunately had a season-ending injury that derailed what looked to be a very promising rookie season for him. He had his first breakout week overseas, had his first career touchdown, his first career 100-yard game. He was starting to get more and more comfortable in Liam Cohen's offense. I think he would have truly established himself, Robbie, as their number 1 wide receiver at season's end, because for whatever reason, Brian Thomas Jr. and Trevor Lawrence are like oil and water right now. They just cannot seem to get on the same page with one another this season. Speaking of Trevor Lawrence, how about Duval for T-Law? Double up on a Speed Flex with Travis Hunter in this series. The other double up possibility, Robbie, Barry Sanders and Justin Jefferson, arguably the greatest running back of all time, arguably the greatest wide receiver of the modern era. In Justin Jefferson, he averages the most receiving yards per game in a regular season NFL history, folks. Right. That is without hyperbole. You can get him on a Winter Warrior Speed Flex, Barry Sanders on the alternate all-blue Speed Flex for the Detroit Lions. We got some movement?
Yeah, Ronnie closed out that vault double.
Woo! There you go. Is that Mr. Noonan?
Ronnie Sayer.
Oh, Ronnie Sayer. I thought you said Ronnie. Gotcha. Or Ryan, excuse me. What's going on, Ronnie? I'm glad to see you're in that vault, my friend. And yeah, a lot of great vault Speed Flexes in there. Randy Moss, Emmitt Smith, Terrell Davis, my guy Trey McBride, Baker Mayfield.
Right there.
And even the Authentics just as good. Rob Gronkowski, Jonathan Taylor, Calvin Johnson, Jerome Bettis, Joe Montana, all still available. So Robbie's getting that together.
That's already set for you.
There you go. Thank you, my guy. So I'm going to ask for 2 numbers for you folks. Going to randomize this. Going to go around the world 7 times and then ask for 2 numbers for the vault. This is going to be the Play Action Vault double number 2. This is the type of pace that I am expecting us to be at with the status of how a lot of these series look, everybody. We have, again, 3 different series with 20 boxes or more. So we have a lot of real estate to cover.
2 to go, folks, in that throwback alternate double box number 9. That's the next closest break we have while we go ahead and do the Vault double box. Vault single is 5 to go.
Going to be looking for 2 numbers in that play action vault double, everybody. And Ronnie, right on cue. That's a veteran move, Ronnie. Timing it up right when I drop it. Let's see. You were off by 7 milliseconds, Ronnie. So close to perfection, my friend. 7 milliseconds, of course. I'm kidding for the most part about, but 2 and 23, Robbie, whenever you're good. Let's see if we got 2 and 23. Ronnie knows the thing or two about playing in this break room by now, so he should have that. And according to the ticker, we do. 3 through 6, and then I'll take off 23. Ronnie, in your opinion, my friend, I have to know this from you. 23, when you think of 23, do you think of Michael Jordan or you think of LeBron James? I think we all know what the right answer is. I just want to get your opinion, Ronnie. So, 2 and 23. Again,
I got you.
Awesome opportunities in this vault series. Appreciate you, Rob. From the looks of it, we have 4 vault keys that are still remaining out of 5 possible vault keys. We have vault keys that are as good up to, just so I can get some confirmation on this real quick. That's the thing I love about this vault series, guys. $100 for a single, $200 for a double, $400 for a quad, and you can get that money back with up to $300. We still have a vault key worth $300, another one for $200, and another one for $100. So there are 2 boxes in this series, guys, where you can essentially get your buy-in spot for free for the first time here at the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. And the ratios are almost 1 and 2. 13 headliners to 28 available boxes left. Gonna be 26 after this. Let's get it going. Fugla knows what's up. He says, MJ, you're gosh darn right. By the way, viral moment today for those that, again, I'm not saying I'm a social media darling or anything, but look up Michael Jordan Courthouse, by the way, today. Some fan was playing the Bulls classic intro whenever they would, have their introductions to the games. The dun, 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 that Bulls intro. They played it while he was walking to the courthouse today, and it was absolutely hilarious. It made my morning on the walk-in over here. So, boxes 2 and 23. We have Daniel Herrera. Daniel, what's up, big dog? You're in this series. Good to see you, my friend. He said, first time buying from you guys. Super excited to see what I get. Awesome stuff lately. So, just some clarifications for you, Daniel, which, by the way, NFC South, my friend, good luck to you in your first time buying in here. Just so you know, you purchased a break spot with an opportunity to win an item. There's nothing that is guaranteed. If you want to guarantee yourself an item here in the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room, you can buy out an entire break spot for yourself, or you can go to our personals tab on our live break page and purchase a personal for yourself. That would get shipped to you directly, and that is how you guarantee yourself one of 2 items. Rest of the breaks that we got. Tobias Walter, good to see Toby back in here in the NFC North. Michael Arnett in the NFC East. Mark Loveless. Mark, hopefully you're feeling the love, my friend, from us here at UA in the NFC West after this break is done. Ronnie Sayer, the king of the AFC North. Michael Arnett in the AFC South. Mark, he's spreading his loveless nature throughout the break page here today in the AFC East. Good luck to you, Mark. And Brittany Ehrman in the AFC West. Good luck to you, Brittany, rounding out this break. Box number 2. Robbie, this feels like a good one.
It feels good.
Feels like a good one. We're going to crack open this vault for the first time today. Me and Robbie are going to do our best bank robber impressions and see if we can rob you guys. Because trust me, if we get a speed flex, which, turkey might be a thing of the past with Thanksgiving now by the boards for the rest of 2025. I like to call these turkey bags because they're kind of shaped like a turkey inside of this bag here. And I'm telling you right now, somebody's going to feel like a bank robber robbing this vault if this is a speed flex. And before I reveal what's in here, I want Robbie to take a look at who's on that card for me really quick. Take a look at the name on that.
Oh, yeah.
No, take a look at the name on the card. You didn't read it, did you?
No, I did.
Okay.
I did.
I just wanted to make
That's
sure.
very, very creative way to call this guy. It's very interesting. I never heard of this guy. Hey, folks, we got a first timer here.
We have a man.
We got someone that's it's rare name.
We have a
very rare name.
We have a Madden generated.
I didn't know he played for this team. I had no idea he played for this team.
Neither did I. I couldn't believe it.
Mr. Moore?
Mr. Moore, well, I know that
Moore?
I know for a fact that Tobias Walter's going to want more of this guy. Second all-time in receiving touchdowns one of the greatest players in NFL history, Tobias Walter, my friend. You just got mossed here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. As my guy Robbie Lopez likes to say, one shot, one kill.
Oh, yes,
one
he did.
spot is all it needed for the custom speed flex. The excellence of Randy Moss as Tobias mosses the rest of the break, gets his man, number 84, and Randy Moss, which, by the way, I love our shipping guys. I'm sorry, guys, I have to do this, but not only does he get Randy Moss, he gets Randy Moore.
He get Randy Moore.
He gets Randy Moore.
Randy
he gets
Moore.
He gets more of Moss. Awesome hit here. Very nice from Fuglin. So good, Mr. Yaslo.
Hey, what's up, Master Yaslo?
Fozzie
Master Yaslo.
I always know it's going to be a good day when I see Fozzie Ozzy. I need Timothy in these break rooms like I
That's
need...
Foxy Fozzie.
Foxy Fozzie. Well, it's a Foxy Friday, right? So that does make sense. I need Fozzie more in this break room than I need my morning coffee to get myself going. Or in this case, my morning Alani. These things are fantastic, by the way. Don't recommend them to kids, though. Very nice hit. I mean, can you start off any better than that?
Oh, I guess not. I thought I
Randy
did.
Moss, in my opinion, Robbie, pound for pound, the greatest wide receiver of all time, peak for peak. Calvin, and Toby says Calvin next. Toby, I love the aggression, brother. I love it. I love the ferocity, but man, for $200 getting this, I mean, you're a bank robber. You're a bank robber right now in this Vault series, so very good hit, my friend. Gonna write this up for you, and then let's see if we can get you that Megatron to go along with it. This is how you gotta play, though. You gotta get greedy. You said, you know what, Randy Moss, put him in the back burner for now. I want Megatron. Give me a Transformer in here, Rob. I'll see what I can do. Whew. Randy Moss and Patrick Mahomes up here. Nice start to the table. Box number 20. Or box number 2, excuse me. Now box
Ronnie's
23.
got a lot too, Tobias. That man is loaded.
If you're interested, I'd give you a lot for that. I've got over 130 flexes Arsair at getlaw.com. Yeah. Ronnie's basically the mob boss of this break room. If there is a particular player or team that you need on a speed flex, on any type of memorabilia, lid, you name it, Ronnie probably has it in his PC. So we love Arsair here at UA. See what we got here. Got another big boy. Is it going to be another member of the Speed Flex Club? It is not. Get out of town, Robbie Lopez.
No, I will not get out of town.
You're not going to want to get out of town after this. Now, I know you're a big Chicago Bears guy, so you're probably Chicago Bears, but we went to the Skull Vikings.
Yes.
And now we're going to take a trip to the Motor City and stay in that NFC North division. Tobias asked for it. He got it. The double up on one spot. Can you believe it? From Moss to Johnson. It's Megatron on the all-blue Detroit Lions.
Wow.
Authentic. Can you ask for any more than that for $200? That's not just an investment. That is a lifetime hit right there for Tobias Harris. A legacy hit. Big round of applause for Tobias Walter. That is amazing stuff right there, Toby. Very cool stuff.
Man.
Whew. Wow, awesome indeed. Now, this is why you play. It's moments like this, Robbie, that if this is your first time in this break, again, Daniel, apologies to you, my friend. This is just how things go sometimes. It's just the luck of the draw at the end of the day. Hence why we do the box call, the wheel, things of that nature. But this could easily be you, right? Tobias has been playing in this room for a long time. He knows that his losses, he doesn't even think about them. Because when wins like this happen, when they do, when you play often in the break room, those losses don't mean anything, right? Like if you hit that big-time parlay that you've been craving for months, when Luka Dončić doesn't screw you over one rebound, yeah, I might be talking from personal experience. When you finally hit that big mamma jamma parlay, none of the other losses, because you're not talking about your friends of the losses, right? You're like, hey, look at this all green slip. That's all you're talking about. And Tobias, this is a lottery ticket winner for him today. So congratulations.
That is awesome.
I will say, Robbie.
I called it, he said. Yes, you did.
Yes, he did. I called
yes,
it.
you did.
See, I say this all the time because we get a lot of great comments from our regulars here in the chat. These are times, Robbie, where I wish I could pin comments. Pin moments like that where it's like,
Bye-bye, Mahomes. You are
Yeah.
gone.
yeah, yes, he is.
He gone.
He gone. I thought
just like your playoff hopes. Just like your playoff hopes.
Okay.
They gone.
Little spicy take.
They gone.
Totally no bias from the Broncos fan in you, but
that's why I say it, because I am a Broncos fan.
well, to be fair, you did say it. Yes, you're standing on business.
If we play them, we are going to make sure they are going home for good.
Okay.
That's Christmas night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Christmas night game.
I want to see right now actually where I want to see who they play this week. Kansas City.
Depending on if Houston doesn't take care of business.
We talked about that game yesterday.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, that's
if
right.
Houston doesn't take care of business, then the Broncos will have to take care of the business.
Well, I mean, they've done it already once this year, right? No reason why you can't.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Ebbs and flows. Ryan said it perfectly. 2 words, ebbs and flows. That's how the break room goes. Daniel said those are sick helmets. Last post was a autocorrect. Haha. Oh, and you said sorry? Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I can tell you right now, Tobias Harris is definitely not sorry, but it's all good, brother. Those things happen. We see some hilarious autocorrects in here all the time. So, back to the live break room we go, guys. Gonna give you guys a proper rundown of everything we have. But these are the shows that I crave for. This is my creamer in my morning coffee. When the second that I get in this host chair for Robbie and myself, we do pre-fills and we do nonstop breaks. Robbie and I don't want to do proper rundowns of the room because if the orders keep coming in, we keep breaking.
Yes.
This is why we're all here. Again, guys, before I go into this break, or excuse me, this rundown, the Cyber Week deal is at the very top of the UA Live break page. All carts that are $350 or more get a free signed jersey. Redeem your free jersey by adding it to your cart. Add now.
And get it now, folks. Today is the last day.
Now.
We're not doing this over the weekend. This is the last day for the Cyber Week deals. The last chance to get it will be Common and Dom's show. Once they end their show, that is it for the Cyber Week deals. So come and get it. Come and get these deals before it goes by the end of the show of Common and Dom tonight. It will not be for the UA After Dark show. So if you're wondering, where's the deal? Nope. Sorry, guys. It's over with at 11:59:59.
Get it while the getting is good. There is no better time than the present, Robbie. And I say this all the time. When we're on our morning and afternoon shows, outside of Tuesday nights, for those that are regulars here, you're probably familiar with my schedule by now. I only work 2 night shows over, one night show a week on Tuesday evenings with Common and Chev. Mornings and afternoons are the best, in my opinion, because there's not as many eyeballs on the screen. And then 2, you have the opportunity to get into these breaks when the day starts. You have a leg up over the people that are playing on the primetime shows later at night. Even if for whatever reason you are not able to watch our show, you still have your names in the break, so you can come back the next day. You can go back and rewatch the show on YouTube and Twitch. You still have an opportunity to get into these breaks, which is what we're going to get into right now. As Toby says, that's my first double, and it was a good one. And it was good. Yes, it was, my friend. Again, I'm not giving you I'm giving you a ballpark estimate here, Toby, not an exact number. That Calvin Johnson alone is going to be $1,000 plus for a game day authentic for that. Also, plus it's on the all blue, which is just super beautiful as well. Great signature for Calvin. And a custom Randy Moss Speed Flex. These are more like rising from the feet. I'm just going to pull this up again because it's so fantastic. Like the almost like rising from the ashes, like the rising from the phoenix here is beautiful. You get the honeycomb pattern. Again, depending on the right Vikings fan in your life, I can see this going for $2,000, close to this for Randy Moss. So I'm just saying, probably around a $3,000 value that Toby just won for $200. So if you guys need some motivation out there, yeah, Robbie said it perfectly. Keep attacking that break page and don't stop now. Yeah, perfectly said as well. If you got the hot hand at the casino, right, you don't want to walk away from the table when you're hot. Me and Robbie are the hot casino dealers for you. You don't want to sell.
We are.
Yeah, we don't want you to leave the table, and you shouldn't have to. So let's get into the one that's closest to breaking right now. We got 2 spots to go in the Throwback Alts and Double Series. 2 spots left, 2 headliners left, 4 boxes to go in this entire series. Frank Gore is the secondary headliner, but the big mamma jamma that you guys are going to be playing for is this Myles Garrett custom speed flex right here on a almost all white Cleveland Browns. A very different look for the Cleveland Browns. This is one of their throwback helmet designs that they have for the Browns. Some of the more creative helmet designs in the entire NFL, the jet black visor. And guys, it goes without saying, without hyperbole, that Myles Garrett is having one of the greatest defensive seasons in National Football League history. He has clearly established himself as the greatest defensive player today in the game of football. Now, the only problem is that our boy Myles doesn't really have an offense that can compete with Cleveland's all-world defense. He is at the centerfold of all of that havoc. Robbie, I believe going into week 14, he has 19 and a half sacks. Michael Strahan has the record with 22 and a half. So, very, very awesome stuff there. $192 value for himself and Frank Gore. Now, Frank Gore, we don't know about. Could he be on a San Francisco 49er? I would be willing to guess he would be. But Frank Gore, he was a journeyman a little bit towards the end of his career. Top 5 all-time in NFL rushing yards. A beloved figure. You don't stay around playing football for nearly 20 years like Frank Gore did if you're not a beloved fixture in the game of football, which he was. He could be on an Indianapolis Colt for whatever reason. He could be on a Jet. He is not possible to double up with Myles Garrett, but there are 2 hidden gems, guys, and we see hidden gems get paired up all the time with photo headliners. So, again, 2 spots to go in that double box break for the Alton throwbacks. Practice squad. This is one of our more affordable breaks that we have here in the UA Live break room. We did a great job of clearing out the minis yesterday. Practice squad is brand new. We just did that practice squad that opened things up. And guess what? 1 secondary headliner, 1 hidden gem. 24 boxes, 13 total headliners. Exactly a 1 in 2 chance of getting yourself a headliner. Certainly odds that are ever in your favor. All 8 spots are available right now. Starting at the very top, we have this beautiful Emmitt Smith autograph football. Former MVP, 3-time Super Bowl champion with, if you love them or hate them, he is a large, and I mean very large part for why that star on the side of the helmet is such an iconic symbol, not just across football, but across all pro sports across the world. The Dallas Cowboys were helped become a global brand because of the excellence of those 90s Dallas Cowboys. Emmitt Smith had a lot to do with that, the NFL's all-time leading rusher. How about a guy that unfortunately was Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans were hoping that their best player in franchise history was going to come back after a broken clavicle was suffered over 2 months ago. He actually was announced, Robbie, as a season-ending injury. Nuh-uh. He was back at practice this week, but as of this morning, he will not be playing against the New Orleans Saints this Sunday. Mike Evans is on a speed flex in this series for $51 on a single, $102 for the double. Mike Evans, the 1,000-yard man, that illustrious streak, however, Robbie, is coming to an end this season. Of course, because of injuries, no other reason for that, but Baker Mayfield's number 1 target. He will have a statue built. He will have his number 13 retired. He will go down as the greatest Buccaneer in franchise history when it's all said and done, and of course, become a first ballot Hall of Famer when doing so. The guy next to him, how about Trevor Lawrence Duval? Second Trevor Lawrence speed flex that we have available. You can double up with Trevor Lawrence in the first round speed flex series, guys. Or you can grab him for $51 on a single or $102 on a double. Now look, Trevor Lawrence, regardless of how you feel about this Jacksonville Jaguars team, they're still 7-4, I believe, or are they 7-5 now? What's Jacksonville's record this week? They're 8-4, excuse me. They're 8-4 at home playing against Indianapolis, and what's going to be a huge deciding factor of the AFC South going forward, Robbie. For Trevor Lawrence overall, he's had a very up and down career. Let's call it is what it is. But he had one of the most memorable national title winning teams with the Clemson Tigers just a few years ago. Still a guy that I'm very high hopes on. Somebody that came out with prodigal level expectations. Somebody that has shown prodigal level flashes. He has already orchestrated a 25-point comeback in the playoffs in his young NFL career. How many quarterbacks can you say that about in NFL history? Trevor Lawrence on a gorgeous Jacksonville Jaguars aqua-colored speed flex in this series. One of my all-time favorite players, one of the most underrated players of all time, in my opinion. Chris Carter and LaDainian Tomlinson. You got CC. All he does is score touchdowns. Much like the guy next to me. These guys were teammates once upon a time. Randy Moss, Chris Carter. Randy Moss, Chris Carter. Back-to-back in this series. Chris Carter, photo headliner, $51 on a jersey. A licensed jersey that goes for much more than just $51. A guy that's top 10 all-time in receiving touchdowns in NFL history. Randall Cunningham to Dante Culpepper. Him and Randy Moss formed one of the best wide receiver duos for a short time in league history. My all-time favorite running back, Robbie, and for me, it's not even close. You can get this guy on a Rave Mini. Gorgeous Rave Mini for LT LaDainian Tomlinson. Just one of 3 running backs to win an MVP award this century. He did so back in 2006. $51 for a guy, despite having miniature stature out of the backfield, he played anything but. It only made sense that he got drafted by LA and spent almost his entire career as a Charger, right? Or back then San Diego, I should say. He was an electrifying player. The bolt on his helmet described his electricity on the football field. A beautifully designed mini here, guys. $51 on the single, $102 for the double. How about a guy that Robbie and I saw go on the jerseys as a headliner yesterday? This time he makes his way on a speed flex. This is the first time I've seen Aaron Donald on a speed flex here in my time in Ultimate Autographs. One of, if not the best defensive players of the modern era, a guy that went out on top with the Los Angeles Rams when they won their first and only title in Los Angeles for the Rams back in 2022. An amazing career for Aaron Donald and an even better person. So it's one thing, Robbie, to be an incredible player, to have God-given ability, but to use his platform and use his stature as being one of the best ambassadors for the game of football. I think Aaron Donald's character will be remembered just as much for himself in his career off the field. So the gentle giant in Aaron Donald, speed flex in this series as well. One of my favorite, a part of this entire series for this practice squad, is Shady McCoy, LaShawn McCoy, baby. Absolutely love this lid here. We saw a very similar Brandon Gramiga pulled out yesterday on a authentic. This one's on a speed flex, guys. The fact that we're talking about speed flexes being available for $51 on a single. By the way, $102 for a double. You can go chase a speed flex for $100 on a single and a vault. Why not give yourself 2 bites of the apple for the price of 1 and get a chance on a speed flex like Aaron Donald, like LaShawn McCoy, like Mike Evans, like Trevor Lawrence, or how about the guy next to all of these guys in Brock Bowers? The last speed flex that's available is a photoed headliner in this series. He had the greatest rookie season for a tight end in NFL history last year for the Las Vegas Raiders. He's been snake bitten by injuries this year, guys, but he will be back in a big, big way for the Raiders for the foreseeable future. Probably the most underrated wide receiver of all time makes his way on a military authentic in Steve Smith Sr. The guy won a Triple Crown in 2005, ladies and gentlemen, but for some reason had to wait years and years to eventually get inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now, was it because he was a Carolina Panther for a vast majority of his career? I guess. But guess what? The Carolina Panthers are an NFL team. They're a team that has made multiple Super Bowl appearances this century, something that not a lot of franchises can say that they have done. They did it in 2003. They did it in 2015. Steve Smith, one of the greatest players of all time from the wide receiver position. Ice up, son, and get him in this practice squad series. How about Ed Reed? Good to see our boy Ed Boy back in this break room. The ball hawk for the Baltimore Ravens. One of the greatest ball hawks from the safety position in league history on a Baltimore Ravens authentic. And what do we have here? Of course, you guys know if I'm in the host chair, I got to get spoiled by seeing Edgerrin James or some kind of Arizona Cardinals lid. Beautiful. Lunar authentic here for my guy Edgerrin James. 2 Pro Bowl appearances for my Cardinals back in 2006 and 2007. Again, a lot of double-up possibilities as well, Robbie. Secondary headliners including Frank Gore and Jamison Williams. I see that you're doing a lot of clicking over there, my friend. So just a quick update on the practice squad again, guys. 24 boxes, 13 headliners. Robbie, we got any movement going on, my friend?
Slowly. These guys are slowly getting to it, but still 2 to go in that alternate throwbacks, double box number 9. 2 to go in that. Everything else is, again, slowly filling in.
Absolutely love it. Even slow progress is still progress because, guys, Robbie and I aren't going anywhere. We just hit the 12:45 mark.
Yes, sir.
Here, Central Time, Burr Ridge, Illinois. Just take away from the break screen real quick to show you our, I like to call them holiday festive faces here on a festive Friday. You like to call it
festive.
What you
Frenzy Friday.
Frenzy Friday, yeah. We got off to a frenzy so far.
Frenzy start.
We had a Tyreek Hill secondary headliner go. We had the Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss double up in that vault series for our guy Tobias Walter. So if you guys like what you see at the table so far, if you like what Robbie and I have been providing for you so far, help yourselves out. We want to be here to help you guys. We want to give you the roadmaps to where you want to get the best sports memorabilia in the business, specifically football-related memorabilia that we have here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room today. 5 spots to go in that practice squad double, so 2 spots got bought into. That is absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about another double box possibility, guys, in the Vault Series. Just mentioned it not too long ago. Tobias Walter, winner of the Calvin Johnson and Randy Moss, 26 boxes left. 11 total headliners. 11 total headliners. 4 Vault Keys. A $300 Vault Key and a $200 Vault Key are available, guys. So think about it like this. I like to consider Vault Keys headliners as well, because the lowest amount of value we have is 50. So let's say that if you want to play in the Vault Single, again, I encourage it, totally fine. If you end up getting yourself a $50 Vault Key, not only are you getting yourself a replica helmet, you're also going to be getting yourself half off of what you paid to get into that series. We are quite literally giving you guys UA credit to get into these series, if you're lucky enough, possibly for free, while winning yourself items as well. So again, we like to consider ourselves the giving tree here at Ultimate Autographs, but it's up to you guys if you want to accept that invitation. Rob Gronkowski, how about, man, I absolutely love this Patriot red that we get in the series.
The flashes?
Yeah, the flashes are gorgeous, man.
Oh, yeah.
That red is gorgeous. That's like a maroon Pat the Patriot red that we got there for the New England Patriots. Rob Gronkowski. Now, I cannot guarantee, Robbie, that I will do a Gronk spike if and when we pull this Gronkowski, but it'll go through my head from one Rob to another. The great thing about Rob Gronkowski and I is that we both share the same level of CTE, so that's wonderful. But top 5 all-time in touchdown receptions from the tight end position. In my opinion, Robbie, the most dominant tight end in NFL history at his peak. A huge part of the 2010s dynasty for the Brady and Belichick Patriots. John Poole, what's going on, JP? Good to see you, my friend. He said, what's in the vault? Well, John, you came at the right time, my friend. Going through that for you right now, my guy. Rob Gronkowski is available at Unauthentic, and so is this absolutely gorgeous blue Indianapolis Colts Rave, the luck of the shoe for the guy that's been the most dominant running back in 2025 in the NFL. Jonathan Taylor, he is well on his way to leading the league in rushing for 2 years as a part of his NFL career, this being his 5th season. The former Wisconsin Badger in this series for $100 on a single, $200 on a double-up possibility. Emmitt Smith, the NFL's all-time leading rusher, is here on a speed flex. We have him on a football in the practice squad. He is in here on a gorgeous throwback Dallas Cowboys speed flex. Awesome hit there. This is amazing right here. This is a Eclipse Authentic. Don't see this every day, Robbie. Talk about colors that pop and mix with each other. I think we can both say that Jerome Bettis' signature is one of the best that we have here at UA.
Love those Eclipse.
It is absolutely gorgeous. The Eclipse is great. The signature makes it even better. Jerome Bettis, all aboard the bus here in the vault. John Poole, get on the bus with me and Robbie today here in the UA Live Break Room. I know this is definitely tickling Robbie's heartstrings. These next 2 lids are going to be me and Robbie's favorites. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Terrell Davis, Robbie's running back.
Oh, yeah.
Former MVP.
That team is awesome.
Former MVP for the Denver Broncos on a splash speed flex here. You got the orange crush colors. This is gorgeous, man. The Broncos have one of the best color schemes in the league. You get the classic Broncos blue on the signature as well. And the Hall of Fame 17 inscription from Terrell Davis. A $100 value for a former MVP and one of the greatest running backs to ever do it in TD. Because guess what? He scored a lot of TDs back in the day for the 2-time Super Bowl champion. Here's my guy. I might have to step out for a second. I'm getting a little lightheaded. The Speed Flex rivalry. The rivalry Speed Flex. Trey McBride, guys. Quick shout out, by the way. I'm going to look at the camera for this one real quick. Michelle Moore, if you're out there, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. Much appreciation from the Hill household and everybody in my household. When you gifted me over this past weekend a gorgeous Trey McBride Lunar Authentic, you're the real MVP. Thank you for that. However, as gorgeous as that Lunar Authentic is, Robbie, it's not a rivalry speed flex. They just debuted these bad boys this year. The NFL introduced a rivalry jerseys and helmets. The Cardinals were the first team to do so. In week 2, they debuted this on Monday Night Football against the Seattle Seahawks. This was gorgeous. So it has that desert grain down at the bottom. So not only that, Robbie, you're getting a beautiful drip design as well for this Cardinals lid here. This is the best lid in any series. Call me biased all you want, but aesthetically, I'm an aesthetics guy. This is the best one around that you can find. How about a guy that can bake you up a winner? An NFC South hit for Baker Mayfield, a guy that is top 2 in passing touchdowns over the last 2 years in the NFL, a person who has a complete career revitalization down in South Beach. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won 4 straight division titles ever since Baker Mayfield has been down there, and it looks like that may be on the precipice of possibly ending with the Carolina Panthers having a very surprise season. Let's see if Baker can make that 5 in a row for the Buccaneers. How about Joe Montana? I do not, now you can correct me if I'm wrong. Dude, I'm being dead serious when I say this, Robbie. This is the first headliner Montana authentic I've seen. I don't see Montana on a lot of lids here at UA.
Oh, yeah, we used to get them a lot.
You haven't seen them lately, though,
no,
right?
this one is a new one. This is like the all-white one.
Yeah,
I believe those are the... I believe that's the alternate ones, or I think they might be their new ones. Let me see. I think...
Awesome. Good.
49ers.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Eminem.
Whites.
Welcome in, Mike. What's your favorite player, favorite team, my friend? Welcome into the UA Live Break Room. And you know what? Your wife might hate you for finding us, but you know what? And I do not encourage adultery. I do not encourage affairs here in the UA Live Break Room. But if you were ever to commit adultery, commit it here. You know, we could be your well-kept little secret. But trust me, after a couple wins that you could have here in the break room, she's going to want to join in on the fun, too. Ask our guy Scooter in the chat, Doug Fonner. Him and his wife play all the time. It's a great family-friendly experience here at Ultimate Autographs.
Flat white.
Flat white is what it's considered?
Yeah, on the Joe Montana.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's nothing flat about Joe Montana.
Hey, Doc, what's going on?
Or your guy, Doc Rivers. Hell, our guy, Doc Rivers.
Yeah, the R&R.
Yeah, the Doc is in. Checking in for a Friday appointment with us in the UA Live Break Room. Good to see you, Dennis. I loved what happened yesterday when he sent you despite it being a month delayed.
Oh, yeah.
But that was awesome, man. The birthday card, the Marine coins, that was great.
Card. A little thank you card.
That was awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool stuff. So again, guys, Rob Gronkowski on the authentic, Jonathan Taylor on the authentic, Emmitt Smith on the Speed Flex, Jerome Bettis, Eclipse authentic, Terrell Davis, Trey McBride, Baker Mayfield Speed Flexes, and Joe Montana authentic. Randy Moss and Calvin Johnson are the only 2 non-headliners available because they got pulled in a double up to start the show. All 3 headliners are still good to go. Zach Thomas, Rod Woodson, and Mark Andrews. Big shout out to Mark Andrews, man. I'm all about my boys getting paid. Mark Andrews signed a 3-year, $39 million contract to stay as a Baltimore Raven. He will probably be a career Baltimore Raven. An all-time great tight end for Baltimore. I'd probably say the 3rd greatest Ravens tight end of all time. You have Jeremy Shockey. You have, probably better than Jeremy Shockey, I would say. Shannon Sharp, though, even though Shannon Sharp's best days were with Denver, he had some great years with Baltimore. Anyways. Those guys are secondary headliners. Let's see what movement we got in other series, guys. 4 spots to go in that vault single. Overall for the ratios in that series. Let's get some movement going, guys. We have so many great available guys. We have 20.
Hold up.
What's up? What's up, R&R? Happy Friday. What's going on, Johnny?
We got Johnny River and Dennis River. We got a couple rivers in here.
Yeah. And hopefully those rivers are flowing right into the break room.
We got the Twin Rivers.
Casino?
Twin Rivers?
Twin Rivers Casino. I was gonna say, you got any plans after work?
Did Doc bring his older brother into the break room?
I was gonna say any relation at all, guys. Something that we talk about quite a bit. Which, by the way, speaking of inviting your relatives to the UA Live Break Room, Bofa. Ryan and Doc embracing one another. And again,
yes.
For guys like Daniel, for guys like Mike, if you guys have any questions that have commented here that are new guys in the UA Live Break Room, I will only say this. The only dumb question you can have are the ones that stay inside of your head. There is no such thing as a dumb or a bad question here at UA. Robbie and I absolutely encourage them. Now, speaking of that, for new guys, that maybe you found us, maybe you were invited in here by somebody in terms of a referral. Well, guess what? We had a Joshua Cook who won the Barry Sanders Slate Authentic for the month of November. But we're back, Robbie. We're back in a big way. We're also doing
we are back.
We are doing a December referral giveaway. You guys didn't think we weren't going to do that, right? Are we good to announce what that is? Because we know what it is. Who's going to be given away?
We're December.
Okay, good. Yeah. We're going to talk about it. Perfect.
There should be a.
Let me see if there's a graphic. Actually,
I think there is a graphic.
Let me see if there's a graphic. Yeah, I can see if I can pull it up here. Anyways, guys, we're giving away an Emmitt Smith authentic. If I can find a graphic, I will put it on the screen behind me here. As much as I love the festive Ultimate Autographs display that we have the Merry Christmas calendar. We have the beautiful Christmas display as well, guys. Shout out to Annette, Melissa, everybody that has helped put together this wonderful studio that you guys have been seeing here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch over the past week or so. Doc saying, Rob, may I ask who is left in the practice squad in Vault, please? You know, Doc, how could I ever say no to you with such a polite question like that? Absolutely, my friend. So since you said practice squad first, I'll go into that for you. 5 spots left in the practice squad double. We have 24 boxes remaining, and we have 13 total headliners, Doc. So 13 headliners, 26 total boxes, 5 spots in the double, 6 spots in the single. 51 in the single, 102 for the double. Items we got available that are left is the Emmitt Smith football, the Mike Evans Speed Flex alongside the Trevor Lawrence, Chris Carter on the jersey, LaDainian Tomlinson on the mini, Aaron Donald, LaShawn McCoy, and Brock Bowers all on Speed Flexes there in the middle row available there for you. Steve Smith on the authentic alongside Ed Reed and Edgerrin James. So essentially, Lynn Swan on the Salute to Service authentic. That is the only non-photoed headliner, Doc, that is not available in the series. I highly encourage for those that are looking to ball on a budget. If you want to get a... What's up, dude?
Oh, I sent it to you. You got one? Yeah, I sent it to you.
Got it. All right. Awesome.
This is a nice one, too. We get them all the time here in the break room.
Do you mind just talking about... I have it pulled up on Twitch. If you mind just talking about the practice squad, because I got to get into...
Yeah,
I got to get into this real quick. Yeah.
Practice squad.
And
so we're 3 to go, folks, in that double box practice squad. 3 to go in that. And, we have every headliner with the exception of Lynn Swan. But, come on, guys. Emmitt Smith football, Trevor Lawrence, Mike Evans. Is he making a comeback this week, or is he still out this week?
No, I was saying earlier that he is out this week.
Oh, he's still out this week.
It got announced this. Him and Jalen McMillan will not be playing. So Chris Godwin and Emeka Egbuka, they'll be the wide receiver 1 and 2 once again.
Ooh. But Aaron Donald, LaDainian Tomlinson minis out there still. The Chris Carter jersey. Well, let's see, what else? Brock Bowers. That's a great one. I got to get a Brock Bowers. So these are all, again, a lot of double ups, folks. A lot of double ups in that practice squad. Listen to this. NFC North, of course, you got Chris Carter and Jamison Williams out there in the secondary headliner. NFC South, Mike Evans and Steve Smith Sr. NFC East, you got Emmitt Smith, LaShawn McCoy, Aaron Donald, Edgerrin James for the NFC West. You've got NFC South. A lot of people are like, well, why don't you guys have ever, be fair to the NFC South? Well, we're very fair because you got a double up with Trevor Lawrence and Frank Gore in the secondary. And then in the AFC West is loaded to be with Brock Bowers and LaDainian Tomlinson. So those are your double ups right there, folks, in all of those divisions. So double up opportunities across the board, no doubt about it. I expect you guys to jump into this practice squad. Let's sell out that double box. 3 spots to go for all of those double up opportunities. Man, oh man, I would jump into that real quick.
And also, Doc, if you are, because I know you are also interested in the Vault as well, my friend. And look, the Vault and Practice Squad are arguably my 2 favorite series here at Ultimate Autographs. Specifically the Practice Squad, because Robbie did a great job of just going through the doubles and explaining. So, Robbie, through 2 different series that you mentioned, you can get a Speed Flex and an Authentic for 102 in a double up. And for those that don't believe me, go ask my guy Tobias Walter how he felt about playing a double up this morning in the Vault.
I had to refresh my screen. It's 5 to go, not 3 to go. 5 to go.
In the Practice Squad double?
Practice Squad, yeah. I had to refresh my screen.
Yeah, no worries, man.
5 to go in the Practice Squad double box.
You were just manifesting it.
I was manifesting.
You can feel that 2 orders are coming in.
That too.
They're going to bring it down to 3.
That too.
So if you guys do not believe me, which, again, I pay my taxes. They call me Honest Rob here at Ultimate Autographs. Tobias Walter, who was like, you know what? Why not? I'll buy 1 spot in the Vault double. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Whatever happens, right? Well, not only did he just get a double up, he arguably had the best double up available in the entire Vault series, which I'm about to show you guys. Randy Moss Custom Speed Flex. Calvin Johnson. Authentic. Thank you, my friend.
Put that right there.
Megatron. Detroit Lions alternate all blue authentic, baby. How about that bad boy? Woo! Both of those. One spot, $200 is what they got Tobias Walter. Johnny said, hey, Doc, it's River. A middle name. Ooh, very cool. Johnny River. That's cool, man. I guess you could say that name flows well together. No? Yes? No? Maybe so. Robbie, I hit that Lynn Swan yesterday. Ryan, Ed Reed, LT, Mike Evans, Gronk, Moss, Betts, Mayfield, Montana, Emmett. So you got a lot of... so, Doc, I'm expecting a boatload of orders for you to flow into the break room here, my friends. So we got a lot of great ones. So how about this Vault series for you, my guy? We'll talk about the Vault double explanations in just a second here. We have Rob Gronkowski, Jonathan Taylor, and Jerome Bettis with Joe Montana. Every single authentic that's a headliner in this graphic is still available, not named Calvin Johnson. Every Speed Flex doc is available in this graphic, not named Randy Moss. So, Emmitt Smith, Terrell Davis, Trey McBride, my guy, and Baker Mayfield, all still available. $100 price points. Holiday season. Could you imagine look at all the different fan bases we have.
Oh, yeah.
And just in this Vault series. New England Patriots, fans all across the country thanks to the Brady era. The Cowboys, do I have to say anything about Cowboys? Everybody knows a Cowboys fan in their life. Denver Broncos, Pittsburgh Steelers, two of the most popular franchises in the AFC. All across the country. These are amazing holiday gift opportunities for you guys. For just a fraction of the cost, you can make the biggest sports fan in your life the happiest person this holiday season for just a fraction of the cost. Ton of different ways that you can play these angles.
All right, thank you, Matt, for closing out that throwback alternate double box break number 9.
Oh, let's go.
That's coming up.
Maddie. Very, very nice. Round of applause for you, my friend. So you are looking for that Myles Garrett Speed Flex, Maddie. 4 boxes available, 2 photo headliners. Frank Gore, the secondary headliner. Thank you, Robbie. Little past the 1 o'clock hour here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
We'll do one more.
Yeah, we'll keep that double box break up for that alts and throwbacks. And you guys know when one series goes out, possibility of another series coming in. Right now we have the alts and throwbacks, the Speed Flex, the Vault, the Practice Squad, and the jerseys. So we usually like to rock about 5 to 6 series at a time here, 6 at the very most if we're feeling giving. Ryan says, nice. Good luck, Doc. That's some good bait to get a beautiful bow added to your collection. Yeah, Ryan, who are you looking for today, my friends? So you guys are very active here during the afternoon shows. I always like to get a gauge of what you guys are looking for, what you guys are playing for. Yeah, what's up? Kahoot Legend is oh my God, Kahoot Legend is a fantastic nickname. I love to play Kahoot all the time. My education from my youth was basically all developed through Kahoot. So if I spend $350, do I for sure get a jersey, or is it still a gamble? Very good question, very easy answer. It is not a gamble. It's actually one of the few things in this break room that is a guarantee. If you spend $350 or more, if you click that Cyber Week deal at the top of the UA Live break page, you fill up that cart to $350 or more, you will see that free jersey that will get redeemed. It is guaranteed. Now, we do not know what the jerseys are. They will not be opened on air. They will be sent to your address as soon as your order is placed during the business week. On the weekends, we do not ship, but Monday through Friday here we do, and we also have free shipping as well. Kahoot, if this is your first time placing an order. So just make sure it hits at least $350. So looking for those 2 numbers, guys. And a throwback. Robbie's got those names put together. This is going to be double number 9. So Dakota, Kirby, Walter, and Matt. We have 4 people vying with 2 spots each. 2 numbers for alt and throwback. Number 9. Gonna go 7 times around the world in the randomizer. Little Britney Spears special for you guys today. Ryan said just watching. Ryan, you certainly are a MVP of most break rooms, so if you want to kick up your feet and relax and enjoy the entertainment that Robbie and I can bring to you, no complaints on my end. What's going on, Card Collector? He said, do you know if you will be having any new mini helmet breaks coming? So here's the thing with the minis. So the minis and practice squads, we actually end up rotating through. So the practice squad right now is at 24 boxes there, Card. So, by the way, who is Card Collector? Robbie, I know you know his name. Who is Card Collector? Because I remember you saying his name yesterday.
Oh, shoot.
I know. Tom Madera.
Yeah,
Thank
Tom.
you, Tom. Appreciate it, Tom. What's going on, buddy? All right, Tom. So once the practice squad clears out, the minis come in. We have 24 boxes left to go in the practice squad. Once that goes out, the minis will replace that. They are always interchangeable. So if the practice squad is in, the minis will not be, and vice versa. Mike, what's going on, my man? He said, if I click, have y'all opened live box, do you still package back up the same as what it would have been shipped before? Yeah, so what we do actually, so the box that we end up opening up live on air, we end up repackaging, refurbishing, and then we get that all squared away for you guys, and it's sent to you in a beautiful, beautiful manner to your address. So it's not all clunky. We don't toss things back in the box. Everything is nicely put back together for your arrival when it gets shipped back to you. Tom said, great. Thanks. Thanks. Good to know. So, Robbie, we did not get a number, my friend, for the alts and throwbacks. So we have, what, 4? So let's do the picker wheel for this. Would only make sense, too, right? So let's see what numbers we have. 20, and then 28, 29, and 30. So let's see what we got here. She won't ever get enough when she gets enough. There we go. Oh, the randomizer would help, so you guys know what I'm doing here. Here we go. So this is going to determine the 2 numbers for the alts and throwbacks. I will attest that you guys do a great job shipping items. Tom, my guy, thank you. Yeah, our shipping team, man, they work their absolute tails off. The holiday season, you know that everybody's 30, by the way. Robbie's going to be the first box for the alts and throwbacks. Our guys do an amazing job, men and women both, in the shipping and handling department. We've really grown as a company over the last number of years, moving into the new building that we've been in really for the last year plus. They've done an amazing job here at UA. So spinning around, my friend, we got 30 for the first one, and then for box number 2, it's going to be box 20, Rob. 20 and 30. So in a weird way, these are actually bookend numbers for this specific break. So 28 and 29, Robbie, should be the last 2 boxes. Thank you, brother. We get enough when she gets a little. All right, and who is going to be duking it out for that Myles Garrett or Frank Gore? I think we all know we're playing for the Myles Garrett here, right? So
Yes, we are.
let's get it going, ladies and gentlefish. Matt Braswell. I know that, Matt, you were a new guy from earlier, so looking for your first UA hit, looking for something in the NFC North. Walter McCauley, longtime player in the NFC South. Kirby Shank in the NFC East. Dakota Neff in the NFC West. Now, if this is a Frank Gore coming up here, Dakota, the 49ers is who he's known for. We don't know who the secondary headliners are on until we come out. We can have a good idea, right, because of who they played for, but we don't really know. AFC North, though, Matt Braswell, beginner's luck, baby, beginner's luck. You're looking for that Myles Garrett spot. You're in the right spot for it. Walter in the AFC South, Kirby in the AFC East, and Dakota in the AFC West. Box number 20. Mr. Lopez, let's see if we can get who is going to win his second Defensive Player of the Year by season's end in Myles Garrett. Let's get ourselves a drum roll, please. 1 in 4 chance of this being Mr. Garrett. Let's see if we start off with a banger. Well, anytime that we get a bag as big as this, it is always a good sign of things to come. Sometimes in this break room, doesn't always happen in life, doesn't always happen in this break room, but I will say this more than anything else. In the Ultimate Autographs Live break room, Robbie, in life, when you ask for things, you receive them. Calvin Johnson went earlier to Tobias Walter for Beetlejuicing it. I'm sure Matt Braswell had his fingers crossed when he put his money down in this series that he was going to be getting one of the best Texas A&M Aggies ever, one of the best Cleveland Browns ever, a guy who was going to break the sack record this season, Myles Garrett on the custom Cleveland Browns Speed Flex, the jet black visor for the most dominant defensive player in the league. We got ourselves another headliner smack-a-doodle-doo. What more can you say that has not already been said by this absolute behemoth on the defensive side of the football? An amazing hit for Myles Garrett. An amazing hit for our guy, Matt Braswell. Looking at Myles Garrett's stats here this season, I'll pull it up for you guys here. Gorgeous helmet, says Ryan and Doc as well. 19 sacks for Myles through 12 games. A 6-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro, just 29 years of age. 2023 Defensive Player of the Year. He will definitely have the 2025 one as well. His career high in sacks prior to this season was 16 back in 2021 and 2022. He has already eclipsed that. He is one of just 2 players in NFL history, Robbie, to have 12-plus sacks in 7 consecutive seasons, tying Reggie White.
Wow.
Awesome, awesome hit. Can't say much more than I already have. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That is going to be coming back in the product can. That's going to compete with our boy Randy Moss for hit of the show. I'll tell you that right now. Very, very nice start. Gonna write that bad boy up and get ourselves ready for box number 2. Only bad thing about Myles Garrett is that he isn't on the Cowboys. Yeah, that's a totally not a biased comment at all, right, Steven? Now, imagine Myles Garrett, oh my goodness, with the Cowboys. That would be the Cowboys with the way that this NFC is kind of gone together this year. The contenders that we were expecting to be the big dogs like Detroit and Green Bay have clearly shown chinks in their armor. Probably the Rams look like the most put together team right now in the NFC, right? So if Dallas had Myles Garrett, oh my goodness, they would be a legitimate contender to come out of the NFC. Myles Garrett, speed flex. Awesome, awesome hit. We ain't done yet, though. Box number 2. Looking for that Frank Gore secondary headliner to bring us down to officially 2 boxes, 30 for 30. No ESPN documentary needed. Ryan said, I got into that single vault with you, Doc. Got a sniped in Montana. That'll be my one today. As Robbie said, it's a flat white authentic. A new flat white authentic they got for Joe Montana. Steven said, and he wants money over winning. Well, sometimes in life, people, Steven, they get both. I like to call that really winning.
Ooh.
Let's see who's going to be winning this hidden gem. And it certainly is a hidden gem. A former first-round wide receiver. We're sticking in the AFC, Robbie. And not only are we sticking in the AFC, we're staying in the North. Matt Broswell, welcome to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Your first hit's the Myles Garrett. Your second hit is going to be a Rashad Bateman replica helmet. The red-eyed Raven, the former first-round wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. Wow. One of the many options for Lamar Jackson's aerial assault offense out in Baltimore. Awesome, awesome hit for our guy Matt Braswell. That is how you do it, Robbie. We've had 3 double box breaks. 2 of them have been double ups.
Yes, they have.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It's been a double up kind of day today.
No reason. And for those out there that are watching this, that are tuning in, this could be you. You got to play. You got to play to reap the benefits of these gorgeous lids. Which, by the way, I love this Red-Eyed Raven, man. If you guys, me and Robbie were talking about this yesterday when Robbie was hosting. If you were enjoying some Thanksgiving Day food, you're probably enjoying some Thanksgiving Day football too, right? You were able to see these lids on Thanksgiving night when the Ravens got they got devoured. They got mauled by the Bengals at home. That was not pretty, but Rashad Bateman, one of the most reliable wide receivers for the Baltimore Ravens. Maddie, if you're out there, buddy, if you're currently in cardiac arrest because of how well this one, I understand.
Ducky duck.
I certainly would be. Man, if I won a Myles Garrett speed flex for $276, I'd be going nuts. Let's go. Let's see, where are we at right now?
1 to go in the vault single.
Just because I know we're gonna have a lot more orders. I love this. I think this is probably the best rep that we will pull out today. And Rashad Bateman, but just in case we get another speed flex or authentic, which we should, gonna put him away. All right. So as Robbie just said, guys, 1 to go in that vault single. Nobody wants to get sniped, right? Not literally, but nobody wants to get sniped at that spot. $100 if you're already bought in. Robbie, who's bought into that series?
Well, just Joshua Glissman, he's got 3 spots. And then we've got snipers like Matt Braswell, Joshua Bateman, Andrew and Ryan Andreessen, and Dennis Rivers just jumping into that. So looks like we might have another sniper to close it out in that vault single, unless Joshua Glissman is out there watching.
Let's see what we got going in that, guys, for that vault, because that's going to close by the time I get through this quick rundown in the vault. A lot of comments coming in. Wow, look at this. You guys are a lot of sugar highs in the chat today. I love to see the comments. Joshua Bateman, the Batman, said, yeah, Dallas only had an elite pass rusher. Hashtag Micah Parsons. Hashtag no goal, right, Josh? Sorry, too soon. Sorry, you mentioned Dallas, and I thought of the Dallas Stars, buddy. Sorry about that. It was low-hanging fruit, or low-hanging star in this case. Finn Rudy, or is that Lynn Rudy? Yeah, Lynn Rudy 85. What's going on, Lynn? My first time testing the waters to see how this goes. I bought 2 jersey boxes. Well, welcome in, Lynn.
Linda.
It's Linda. Awesome. Linda, perfect.
Linda Salas?
Linda Salas, what's going on? Any relation to our owner at all? Any relation at all? Is that Matt's wife? Linda, welcome in, my friend. Favorite player, favorite team. Who are you eyeing in that jersey series? Which, by the way, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, Aaron Donald, Brian Urlacher, Warren Moon, CeeDee Lamb, Emmitt Smith, and Fred Warner. Everybody that I just named for you, Linda, are all available in the series for $29, guys. Only the secondary headliner has been pulled in Frank Gore. Chidarius Ward is still available. $29 can get you any one of these legends in the game on a beautiful jersey in this series. Going through a couple other comments here before we go into this vault single, which I'm sure is on the precipice of happening any moment. Ryan says, Batman, good luck, Lynn. You can't do a final double box break in the throwbacks if these single people are already in it. Very good point, Toby, because there's no way that we can convert that. We could do that the other way around, so that's a good point. I did not notice if there was anybody in the single, so that's a veteran move there, Toby. Good to see that, my friend. Linda said, thank you. Batman, very popular in this chat. So both in the vault with you. I hear so is Batman. Yeah, the Tres Amigos. Yeah, we got the big 3 going on in here. Pippen, Jordan, and Rodman, or do we have Bofa, Dennis, and Batman? I can't tell sometimes. 3 spots to go in this practice squad double. We've seen some great progress with this one, Robbie. Only one headliner has been pulled in this show specifically for this practice squad double. That was a Tyreek Hill secondary headliner jersey. Lynn Swann is the only pictured headliner that is not available. Everybody from the Chris Carter jersey down to the Edgerrin James Lunar Authentic, Rob, is still good to go. 24 boxes, 13 total headliners. Toby said just looking out for you guys. Well, we looked out for you with that vault double. You're looking out for us in return, Toby. Appreciate the comments,
All
man.
right, Britt Kelly closed out the vault single.
Let's do it. You guys can see right there. Robbie Lopez don't lie, and neither do I. It's going to be our first vault single. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's actually going to be our first vault of the show.
No, we did a vault double already.
Oh, did we do a vault double? Oh, yeah. The Moss and the Johnson. I was looking for the boxes. Of course. How can I forget about that one? Moss and Johnson. So going into this vault double, guys.
There it is.
26 boxes, 11 total headliners. But guess what? 4 vault keys are still good to go in this series. Robbie's going to have those names up in a second. Going to ask for a 1 box number. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the show so far. 1:20 Central Time, coming to you live from the city beautiful Burr Ridge, Illinois, a suburb just outside of the Chicagoland area. Robbie Lopez to my left on the 1s and 2s. He's been clicking away all day. The monster of the Midway. No, not Brian Urlacher, but Robbie Lopez himself. We consider him the monster of the Midway here in the UA break room. Rob Hill in the host chair today. I'll be back at 3 o'clock, and Robbie will be as well. It's been an action-packed Friday frenzy here today in the UA Live break room. For vault number 1. See a lot of eyeballs on the screen, guys. Awesome to see you tuning in for multiple platforms as well. Again, please do not forget, we have a brand new December giveaway going on for those that are just tuning in that did not hear it earlier. We are giving away an Emmitt Smith authentic. Couldn't ask for much more than a holiday giveaway, right? Than giving away the greatest running back in NFL history. would be a nice gift to bring in the new year for somebody. As Brett is going to go with box number 5, Robbie. Brett, thank you for that, my friend. No better way than bringing in the new year than with Emmitt Smith. Do that, guys. That will be given away at the end of the month of December. We got that graphic up right behind us. That's what it's going to look like right there. The Emmitt Smith Authentic up on the screen behind us. That's what it's going to look like for the Refer a Friend. Good to see our guy Emmitt Smith back up there. Big time break room regular here in the UA Live break room. Here are how things are going to transpire. We got some new guys along with some regulars. So we got some rookies versus the vets. I don't even know if I could call Matt Braswell a rookie anymore after he just dominated that Alton Throwbacks double up, right? So let's see how this is going to break down. Play action vault number 1, box number 5. Joshua Glissman in the NFC North, alongside Ryan Andreessen in the NFC South, Dennis the Doc Rivers in NFC East, Joshua the Batman Bateman in the NFC West, Joshua Glissman. We have 2 Joshuas. Don't see that very often in here. With his second spot, he's the king of the North today in the AFC North and South, or in AFC North and NFC North, excuse me. Brett Kelly, box caller Magic in the AFC South, Matt Braswell in the AFC East, and Josh with his 3rd spot in the AFC West. Good luck, gentlemen. Doc is asking about the UA After Dark show tonight.
Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is. We got Josh coming back with us. So we should have ourselves a good night tonight. Let's close out that that blackout series, folks. Close it out.
Good luck to you guys tonight on the UA After Dark show, the blackout series that you guys are famous for having. Yeah, Dennis dropping some 4-leaf clovers in the chat. He's looking for that NFC East spot. The New York Giants fan and our guy, Dennis Rivers. Let's see if he's got himself some 4-leaf clovers on his side. Well, somebody's going to have a photoed headliner going their way, to say the least. Now, when we were going through our rundown earlier, Robbie, we were talking about how absolutely gorgeous this lid is. This is one of my favorite looking authentics that I've seen here in my time at Ultimate Autographs. By the way, Beckett Cert, can't forget about that, just so you guys know that I'm not fooling anybody, that I didn't write up this autograph myself. I certainly could not write an autograph as beautiful as this. All aboard the bus on a Friday afternoon here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. This is a absolutely gorgeous Eclipse Authentic from the Hall of Famer Jerome Bettis, top 10 all-time in rushing yards in NFL history. Mr. Glissman, he paid to play, had the most spots in this break with 3 available single spots. He is taking home the Jerome Bettis Eclipse Authentic, Rob. How beautiful is this?
I love Jerome Bettis. That's one of the signatures I've been trying to chase, just for the fact that it's a unique signature. I love unique signatures like Jerome Bettis, the Warren Sapps, the Charles Hazleys, the Curtis Martins of the world. These guys have fantastic penmanship when it comes to their autographs. Jerome Bettis, one of the best signatures out there. The fact that it includes a little bus at the end of his signature. By far, one of my favorite signatures out there in the sports memorabilia world. Congratulations to Josh on getting that. Joshua Glissman, man, wow.
So just to make sure I heard you correctly, you said you're still trying to chase it, right?
Oh, yeah, trying to chase one myself.
Here you go.
All right, yes.
You're still going to be chasing, Rob. You're still going to be chasing. Still going to be chasing that, my friend. But awesome stuff. 4 headliners that we got up on the table, that being our second authentic now. So I'll keep the bus in the product cam. This is a well-deserving authentic. Usually we like to lead towards speed flexes going in the product cam, but that's how gorgeous this is, man. So very, very nice. Joshua Glissman, first time I've seen you pick up a win here while I've been on air. I'm sure you've picked up wins before, my friend, but if not, if this is your first time, shout out to you, Brother Bear. Shout out to you. Now, Robbie, I will have to ask you this question myself because, unfortunately, I am not as well informed about this as you are. But the alts and throwbacks, do you happen to know if there is another series waiting in the wings if that closes out? I'm not sure if there is. If you could check on that for me really quick, I'm asking for a very specific reason. Gonna take you guys back into the break room in just a second here.
Yes, there is one. It's a classic one, too. Classic one.
Perfect. Okay. Reason why I say that, guys, here's one thing you'll learn about Robbie and I. Well, you probably already know a lot about Robbie Lopez and myself, but not to say this about anybody else, because I love every single producer and host that I have a chance to work with here at UA, but I would say that Robbie and I are two of the most generous hosts out there. We want to give it back to you, the people, as much as we possibly can. So here's what I'm going to do. You guys saw that Matt won that double up with the Jerome Bettis and the Rashad Bateman in that Ultimate Throwbacks. There's one headliner left in Frank Gore. There's 2 boxes left. For the rest of the show, I'm going to add a second Chase Wilson. This is a separate Chase Wilson. People that played in the Speed Flex series, that's going to be separate already, if we do have one. I'm going to add a second one in the Alts and Throwbacks because I want to get you guys a brand new series in this room. This is the closest way of making this happen. So if we close this out, we're going to get a second Chase Wilson going on. And again, we have a top 5 all-time rusher in the NFL waiting there in the wings as a secondary headliner, as a double-up possibility. So you know that bad boy is going to be coming out. So guys, please go ahead and chase that alt in Throwbacks. And again, the hidden gems in there too, going to be an authentic most likely. So go ahead and see if you guys like that in there for another Chase Wilson hit. So just talked about the jerseys not too long ago, Robbie. The headliners in there, very good. They're all still available in the photoed headliners. 11 total, 21 total boxes left. You know who's not in this series, Robbie?
Who?
Rome Odunze.
Oh.
You know who's not playing on Sunday against Green Bay?
Rome Odunze. I just saw that.
Rome Odunze out due to a foot injury. So I'm going to have to tweak my fantasy lineup now. It's not great, Bob. It's not great. All right, so that's very disappointing. Jamar Chase, he's certainly not disappointing. Justin Jefferson, TJ Watt, Tyreek Hill, Aaron Donald, Brian Urlacher, Warren Moon, CeeDee Lamb, Emmitt Smith, and Fred Warner, all still available and good to go. Jason said, does anyone know how to get a hold of Dan the Man Jabbat? Sorry if I misspelled. I would probably just, if I were you, Jason, because he messages here on Facebook all the time. He comments in the chat through his Facebook. I would probably just send him a friend request on Facebook, as it looks like we have a practice squad double that just sold out. Shout out to you guys for doing so. He says, I believe he hit the Emmett in the Speed Flex. Yeah, so reach out to him on Facebook, send him his friend request, try messaging him on there would probably be my guess. Dan does play all the time, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops in at some point during the show. So, guys, practice squad double number 3 coming up. Thank you for closing that out. Whoever may have done that, we'll figure that out in a second. We also have 3 spots in the single. That's going to go. 4 spots in the jerseys. 5 spots to go in that alt and Throwbacks. So, again, we're not going to have that double anymore. Actually, Rob, because here's the thing. We cannot have the double anymore in the alts and Throwbacks because we have we have 3 spots bought into in the alts and Throwbacks already. So that's going to be the final one here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I totally didn't see that.
I don't do Facebook. Mama said it's the devil. You know what's funny, Jason? Mama said it's the devil. Mama said women are the devil. It's so Baba Boucher. Funny enough, Jason, I actually just made my Facebook for the first time yesterday. That's actually a crazy thing, but it's actually very true. Jason, I traded with him before. Good dude. I've got his email and Facebook info. There you go. So I'm going to be looking for 2 numbers for the practice squad double. It's going to be the 3rd double. First time for me, I'll actually be trading some of my memorabilia, hence why I made my Facebook. There's some amazing groups on there to trade and talk stuff with. So some very nice groups that I joined as of yesterday. Jerome Bettis, absolutely gorgeous Eclipse authentic, a part of one of the many headliners. Myles Garrett, Speedflex, Randy Moss, and Speedflex, and Calvin Johnson authentic. All on the table for those that are just tuning in for the first time here today. Brett, there's another Bears fan in the chat. Saying we still have Luther Burden. Yeah, Luther Burden and Colson Loveland for the Bears, man. They have really come on strong. The 2 rookie offensive draft selections by the Bears in this past year's draft. Luther Burden's been awesome, man. Kamenechev, our breaker manager, a University of Mizzou alum, the guy that I do my morning shows with on 9 and 12 tomorrow in Chinmay. Another Mizzou alum, so they love Luther Burden. Despite, ironically, Chinmay being a Green Bay Packers fan, he's probably going to love him a lot less tomorrow. But Loveland has been a huge revelation to give Caleb Williams an over-the-field target, an over-the-middle target.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, brother. DJ Morris sprinkled in some times this year. He had a big game. He's had a couple of big games the last few weeks. But Roma Dunze, he definitely has, outside of the first month, he has gone radio silent. For the Bears for the most part. The targets have been there, but the connection between him and Caleb just hasn't been as strong as it initially was to start the year. Doc, hit anything? Anything hit today? Maybe coming up after this. Let's see if Doc is in this series. He is. Doc does have 1 spot, so maybe Jason's going to manifest something for our guy, Doc Rivers. We're going to go to the randomizer, guys. See what we got going on here. Making great work of the practice squad. Nathan Finley, what's going on? Nate saying, oh my God, is that TD in the vault still available? OMG, you are totally right, my friend. $100 in the vault, $200 in the double, my man. Go after that. That Terrell Davis is gorgeous. I can totally understand why. Thing is sweet. I was saying how that's Robbie's definite favorite in that series. Mine is that Trey McBride. Rivalry, me being a Cardinals fan. But I mean, this TD is incredible, dude. Look at that bad boy right there. Very nice. How about this? Get that on the, get the full 360 spinorama right there for our guy Terrell Davis. So go after that, my guy. We got a lot of spots left in that vault, still left to tackle. Divisions. Michael Janota. Michael, I can see you becoming a break room regular. You were a big guy yesterday. Going on yesterday in the UA Live break room. Good to see you back, Michael. The Batman, always joining us here at UA in the NFC South. The Doc is in the NFC East again. How about that, Dennis? Maybe we're manifesting a Giants hit for you here at some point, man. Back-to-back NFC East places. Michael Mitchell, our new guy in the NFC West, AFC South, AFC East, and AFC West with Michael Genoa sandwiched in the middle of a bunch of Michaels. Wow, this is a Michael parade. This is an almost all-Michael break. He is in the AFC North. So, guys, I looked for those 2 numbers, didn't get anything. I'll give that about another 10 seconds or so, Robbie, then I'll go to the wheel. And let fate decide what comes out of the practice squad double. Speaking of, how about Matt? Matt saying, hey, cool, I never win anything. Well, now you could tell a lot of people about what you won here today, Matty.
Oh, yeah.
Some awesome work from you so far, my man. So, turn that front upside down, brother. I was going to say, I think you might have went into cardiac arrest after that double up that you had in our last double up break. So, my luck with the helmets have not been great, says Brett. Well, it only takes once. It only takes one time. Just like Maddie said, hey, I never win anything. And now he has. Spinning this around for you, Robbie, in the practice squad. You're going to get box 21. Do we have 21? All right. That's going to be the first one. And then rounding this back around. 21 and 27. That'll be taken off the ticker. We have 22 through 26 still left. Sweet. Ryan dropping that 4-leaf clover down. The luck of the Irish latte. Here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Oh, yeah, my heart stopped. Yeah, no, I can. My heart stopped for you, man. If I remember correctly, as I should. Let me see this real quick. You had the Myles Garrett speed flex with the Rashad Bateman rep. So thank you, Robbie, for grabbing me the practice squads, my friend. We'll get into that in just a second. Just want to show off my guy, Matty. Matt and Tobias, some big-time double-up winners today. There you go, Matt. All for you, brother. All for you. That and the Rashad Bateman rep can be sent your way at some point today. However, this table might start to run a little bit thin. We can put this up here. Is that possible? What that? What that, Robbie? It's all right. Seems
careful.
Seems fail-proof for now. No fumblerooskies, right? No fumblerooskies. Box number 21. Who won that Steelers lid? That Jerome Bettis lid, that was a practice squad single won by Joshua Glissman. Joshua Glissman, as you can see there, Fugi. What's up, fellas? HD Auto Repair and Performance.
What's up?
What's going on, Mr. Auto Performance? If my Nissan breaks down, I know who I'm hitting up today. And considering it was -1 today, at some point I might have to. He said, no way, nice. Yeah, Jerome Bettis. On that Eclipse Authentic Fuglin. I didn't see your name in there, Fugi. Need to see some Doug Fonner pop up in these breaks. He said, nice, Josh. Nice indeed. And you know what's also nice, Robbie? You know, as much as I like pulling out lids, speed flexes, authentics, I like to mix things up every once in a while. And for this particular person, they're going to be mixing things up in a very nice way. Doc Rivers, I said there was a reason why, buddy, that you were landing in the NFC East for a second time in a row. You were not going to get duped. Say hello to your division rival, my friend. Go long for the all-time leading rusher on a autographed football. It's Emmitt Smith.
Ooh, there you go, Doc.
Double deuce.
Gotta love the footballs.
For Doc Rivers, an absolutely gorgeous signature. Woo! How about this bad boy right here? Emmitt Smith, absolutely a gorgeous football right there. Doc gets his man. He was prescribed an all-time leading rusher, and he might OD on this bad boy today. An amazing, amazing hit for the Doc. He said we might have to trade. Let's see. Let's see about there. Doc, everybody excited for our guys. Hey, there's Dan. Dan hopping. What did I say? I said, Dan, he plays here all the time. He might hop in here. So what's up, fellas? Sorry, I was on my business page. Welcome in, Mr. Jabbit. If you need an update on anything, my good sir, feel free to let me know if there's any specific series that you want to play in. So this is the Jerome Bettis. Where did I just put you? Ah, right behind. There you go. Gonna write this up for my man, Mr. Rivers. Congratulations to you, Doc. Best football player, my favorite athlete, number 22. Yeah, ironically, Steven, my favorite number, not my favorite athlete in Emmitt Smith, but one of my all-time favorite players in the NFL, Emmitt Smith, to say the least. Arizona Cardinal legend, Emmitt Smith, which is certainly what he's known for. I'm sure if anybody asked him to send any Cardinal stuff, he might scoff at it, but one of the greatest Cowboys in franchise history. I already had a ton of respect for Emmitt Smith, but after I watched that Dallas Cowboys documentary, Robbie, did you get a chance to watch that at all?
Which one?
The new Cowboys documentary that came out on Netflix. I
started watching and I never just got back to it. So
yeah, I was lagging on that for the longest time, dude. So I understand you 100%. But I gained a lot of respect for Emmitt Smith. They went into his backstory on there, and very, very cool stuff. A guy that came from humble beginnings, a real lunch pail type of mentality player, and it showed on the field as well. So can we go back-to-back in headliners, or can we have 3 double-ups for this show today? How about that? How cool would that be, huh? Doc said, thanks, fellas. Jason, I knew I would hear from you, the Cowboys fan himself. Looking for that. Bradley said, Doc, that a boy, Doc. Man, you know that you are very well received when everybody gives you a nice round of applause for the hit. Let's see if Dennis is going to go back-to-back. I will tell you guys this. What is coming out of this is not going to be a football.
Not a football?
It's not going to be a football. We're going to be going to another turkey. Got ourselves another turkey in here. The Turkey Speed Flex is what it looks like it could be in here. Or maybe is it an authentic? Could be either one, but
ooh.
I think we're going to be taking a trip in our favorite rocket ship from the East Coast out to the West Coast, Robbie Lopez. Now, this guy already had a little bit of taste of beginner's magic earlier on today.
Ooh.
As a matter of fact, I'm actually going to go through the comment section. I don't normally do this, but for this guy specifically, I want to pull up his comment from earlier in the show. At 12:50 Central Time, this man from Facebook said, I'm new, and my wife is going to be hating y'all. Well, Mike Mitchell, do you really think that your wife is going to be hating on you after winning an Aaron Donald Speed Flex? Back-to-back headliner hits. Has been as a headliner show. as it could be. An amazing, amazing hit right there. Very, very nice. Woo! Absolutely gorgeous for Aaron Donald. Defensive Player of the Year. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer, a 2022 Super Bowl champion. Amazing hit for Eminem. Mike Mitchell. Way to go, brother. Awesome hit. First Aaron Donald speed flex I've seen, Robbie, here in the break room. I've seen a lot of Aaron Donald items, but not on a speed flex, ironically. So, Mike, your first win, one of your first wins, brother. And my first Aaron Donald speed flex. So, we're both popping the AD speed flex cherry together, brother. So, very, very nice.
And Kahoot Legend, we are 3 to go in the jerseys for your first break.
Every single photoed headliner is
available. We're coming up right now because John Poole just closed out those jerseys. Kahoots, your jersey break number 10 is coming up. Although your other breaks, like in the Speed Flex series, single box and double box, that is still 7 to go. But you will be seeing your first break in... you actually saw your first break in that Practice Squad single box. Practice Squad single box, which is coming up next.
Doc, I hate to do this to you, buddy, but Emmitt Smith, due to table space, Emmitt Smith is gonna have to. He's gonna be delivered safely to you. He's gonna get a little bit of a head start. An amazing break. So 2 headliners go off the boards, guys. In this practice squad, we still have some very, very good ratios. Obviously, we are now down to 11 total headliners. And 22 boxes, 1 in 2 chance, 22 boxes, 11 total headliners left. Robbie just mentioned we're going to get into that jersey. Do we have a practice squad single first?
Yeah, it's right after.
Sweet.
What's up?
Sweet. Practice squad single first, and then we'll get into that jersey.
So, Mr. James, get up, get ready. Your practice squad single is going to be coming up here. So
good luck. Yeah, good luck to you, James. We'll get to that in just a moment. Guys, I'm going to need one number. Sorry, I had some things all over the place. Let's see here. So one number for the practice squad single, number 3. A lot of comments flooding in here. Love to see it as always. Looks like Jason and Dan trying to work something out here. Jason trying to get a hold of me, so I'm guessing wants something earlier with the speed flex. Last night I thought you hit the Emmett. I figured that's what you wanted. Yeah, we can talk. I hit Irvin yesterday in Emmett. I'm guessing 9 a.m. show. Michael, if you want to trade that Donald, let me know. Need it to match my jersey, so there you go. Michael, we have some amazing, amazing people here. Trades are very, very popular. Dan, even though he's still I can't call Dan a new guy anymore. He's certainly not a new guy to playing in the break room in terms of how often he is here. We love Dan Jobbett. But again, he's still a fairly recent guy because Dan, I remember 2 months ago probably. I think I was on one of the first shows that you were playing on. But this is an amazing community to trade. We see trades happen all the time. If you actually end up winning an item like your Aaron Donald over the course of the show, you can actually trade it for another item that is won within the show. We can help facilitate that trade for you. However, if you exchange emails and information like you've seen in the chat today, you guys can figure out your own trades IRL. Still looking for that one number, guys. I'll go through the divisions real quick, and then I'll go to the wheel. Linda Salas. Linda, first timer, right? She was talking about that in the chat earlier. She's got the NFC North in this practice squad single. Michael Mitchell, is he going to go back to back as the new guy?
Take that off the
Getting off the schneid. He's got spots in the NFC South, West, and AFC North. Terrence Manueller, sandwiched in between in the NFC East. Good luck to you, Terrence. Daniel Herrera, another new guy. Saw your comments earlier, Daniel. Good luck to you, my friend. James Kelling. James as well. Wow, this is like the all-new person break. This is awesome. James Kelling, let's go Kahoot Legend. Good luck to you, buddy. And Linda Salas, again, you got those back-end series, girl. You got the NFC North and the AFC West. So I will ask you, Linda, since you just commented, if you see the practice squad down at the bottom, so it's boxes 1, 4 through 7, 9 through 12, 14 through 19, 22 through 26, and 29. If you are in this series that's currently live, you get a chance of calling the box number. If you don't want to call a box number, that's totally fine, but you can also ask for the wheel. The wheel that we have up is 1 through 30, and whatever number that lands on, that is the box that's going to come out. So you feel free to let me know now that you know the rules for that. Dan said he had like 7 weeks and $1 million. You would be, so wait, Dan, have you hit GOAT status yet? You definitely have had to hit GOAT status by this point. Just if you have, I definitely did not see your headliner package on air if you did. Ryan says, good luck. I'll trade for that Irvin. Dan, I believe Doc sent you my email. I'll give this about another 5 to 10 seconds for Linda or anybody else. Then I will start on, just because my guy Steven Remnick was talking about how 22 is his favorite athlete in Emmitt Smith. 22 is my favorite number. She says, okay, sounds good. The wheel for me. Cool. I'm going to put on 22, Robbie, for my favorite number of all time. It was my baseball number. My favorite player growing up in baseball was Clayton Kershaw. And look at that. Do we come back around the wheel? Oh, look at that. Yes, we do. 22. 22. Very, very cool. So that's going to be for a practice squad. We should have that number, Rob. Thank you, my man. As it just turned out to the blackout show here for a second. I'm over double GOAT status, waiting for higher freebies. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's Dan. I cannot confirm anything, but during the meetings that we have here at UA, we have actually talked about adding more tiers for our statuses here at UA. Again, nothing official, just some chirping that's been going on. I'll put it that way. Let's see what happens here. So, good luck to everybody. Box number 22. Break number 3. Good luck to everybody.
Yes, Ryan, let me see. Jason, I'm sorry, not Ryan. Jason. That was...
Let's see what we got here. We're going to be downsizing a little bit here. Are there any AFC East players left from this practice squad series? AFC East, let me see here. Well, there's always AFC East guys in the hidden gems. Let's see if it is an AFC East item there for you, James. Let's see what we got. So we are going to the AFC, but we're actually going to be going to the opposite coast. This is going to be a hidden gem. Linda Salas, the wheel is your friend. The number 22 might be your new favorite. We have another newbie, first time hit, 2 spots, got the job done. She's got to be feeling over the rainbow. In this case, over the Dwayne-bow. An awesome Slate Mini. Very, very cool.
Nice.
Very cool. I gotta love the Slate Minis. The Kansas City Chiefs have some of the most creative and iconic lids for memorabilia. This certainly is at the very top. Very, very cool for you, Linda. Nice hidden gem there.
Way to go, Linda. Newcomer magic.
Newcomer magic? Indeed, my friend. Beginner magic. So I'm going to write that up for you, Linda. This will get sent out at some point over the course of the day to you. If not tomorrow at the latest. But Linda Salas, round of applause for Linda. Dwayne-bow, former league leader in receiving yards. I believe when Matt Castle was his quarterback, or maybe it was Alex Smith by that time. Might have been Matt Castle, actually. Have to go back and see. A lot of congrats for Linda. She said, oh my God, wow. She said, yeah, congratulations, Linda. Dan, I have an STS Aaron Donald flex if you're interested. Who won the Randy Moss? That Randy Moss was a part of a double up to start our show. That was won by Tobias Walter. He actually got that and the Calvin Johnson authentic next to it. Yeah, you could see that Calvin Johnson sneaking behind Jerome Bettis there. Oh, there. Where are we going next, guys? Oh, the jerseys, right? Got that jersey break. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's get in this jersey break, everyone. A lot of comments coming in. You guys are really...
Yes, you did. I was wondering why I couldn't find it last night. But Ryan, yes, Dan won the Emmitt Smith this morning. The Emmitt Smith Speed Flex this morning. Yep. You said last night, so I was looking at last night's, and I was like, I didn't see any Emmitt Smith last night, but yeah, this morning, he hit it this morning.
Okay, then, Danny, I'll be emailing you back. I'm interested in the Irvin and Emmett and Robbie. It's okay, Dan, hit the Emmett. Yeah, so, yeah, let's get this figured out, guys. As this, whoa. There you go. 7 times around. Sorry about that, guys. This is the right series? Yeah, it is. Sorry about that. 7 times
Arthur, that's
around.
coming up right now.
There you go.
I know a lot of chatters coming in. We got Joshua Glissman coming in for the first time, saying Moss, that's right. You hit the Moss. You also hit the. Actually, no.
John, if you want to re-comment the number 26, Arthur, for you as well. You guys are both in this break. John, if you want to put that number 26 in again, that will make it official.
I'm sorry, Joshua Glissman, you hit the Jerome Bennis.
Yep.
Right here.
Front and center, baby. Front and center. Mr. Glissman, interested in trading the Moss. Whew.
26.
There you go. So that is officially official now. Thank you, Robbie. Get that off the ticker. 26 coming off the board. Every photoed headliner in that jersey series, guys, is available. Will it be available after this is the question, Robbie. Let's take a look here. He said, I love it. Yeah. Honestly, Josh, one of my favorite lid seared Ultimate autographs is that Eclipse. We have obviously Lunars and Eclipse. I like the Eclipse. They're more rare here in the UA break room. We usually get more Lunars. It's just an awesome color, especially with the black and yellow. Little Wiz Khalifa action out there on a Friday afternoon. Very good hit for you, my friend. So, box number 26. James Kelling running it back. Good luck to you, James. This is going to be the new person show today, man. Arthur Turley, not a new guy. Good to see you, Arthur, here in the chat in the NFC South. Linda, rounding out the rest of the NFC. She's looking for back-to-back wins in the NFC East and West. John Poole, what's up, JP? Little box collar magic with 26. Terrence Manweiler, looking for a one-shot, one-kill performance in the AFC East. And JP, John Poole, he's looking for an AFC box, to say the least. He's got 3 out of the 4 spots there. Good luck, guys. This is for the Touchdown Dance jersey live break number 10. Yeah, Kahoot says, let's get to that JJ jersey. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Ooh, this is gorgeous. This is a hidden gem, guys. So all headliners are going to stay intact, Robbie. 11 headliners and 20 boxes after this. However, this guy I would definitely argue could be a secondary headliner. This guy is a multiple-time Pro Bowler. He's actually been one of the best Cleveland Browns quarterbacks of the last 30 years. But he is not a Cleveland Brown in this series. We're going to be taking a trip out west, and guess what, Robbie? Guess what? Back-to-back breaks for the new girl, and she's going to be taking home not only a Dwayne Bowe mini, but a Jeff Garcia San Francisco 49ers all-white jersey.
Ooh, there you go.
This is gorgeous. The stenciling, the autograph itself is phenomenal. Absolutely gorgeous Jeff Garcia autograph there. Linda Salas back-to-back. She's batting 1,000 in the chat. If she retired right now, Robbie, she'd be a first ballot UA Hall of Famer. Nothing that you could say about Linda today, man.
There you go.
She is perfect. Number 5 going her way, Jeff Garcia, 3-time Pro Bowler, one of those coming with the San Francisco 49ers. Actually led the Niners to a 12-win campaign and a playoff appearance. She said, what?
What?
She said, what? That is beautiful. Way to go, Linda. Awesome hate to you, girl. Yeah, it is beautiful. The Niners, any type of Niners design, I'm a huge fan of, especially on the jerseys. Those are classic, but their whites, whew, they are up there. I'm a little bit more impartial to their maroon red that they have, but that white is gorgeous just because of the 5 lettering, man. It is so cool. It is so nice. So, Linda, something tells me you're going to be a regular here. I mean, you got to look at this as the blackjack table, baby. You can't leave when the hand is hot, right? You got to keep playing, got to keep going for it. I know you probably had a certain jersey headliner in mind, or you had a certain practice squad headliner in mind, and you want hidden gems. So test your luck and see if you can land a headliner. in either one of those series. Rob, you got any movement going on over there, my friend?
No, we have steadily just stay stagnant right now.
Sounds good.
The closest break we got is 5 to go. 5 to go in, I believe it is, give me 1 second. It is in the throwback alternate.
Throwback alts.
And then
okay.
everything else is wide open.
Keep in mind, guys, perfect segue into this. So those autographed jerseys, so that's going to get re-put up in just a second, guys. Those are going to be at 8. That'll be live breaking number 11 for those. Unless somebody came in and actually bought out all the jerseys, which I don't think was the case, Robbie, right?
No.
No. Okay, gotcha. So here we go. Five guys food. Sounds amazing right now. 5 spots left. $96 a spot. 2 boxes left. A brand new series comes in, ladies and gents, once this comes out. Also, keep in mind at about the 1:30 mark, about 26 minutes ago or so, I ended up putting up a second chase wheel spin, a totally separate chase wheel spin, if we close out these alts and throwbacks. If we close out these alts and throwbacks here, 5 spots to go. Heck, do the, so there's only 2 boxes left, so we're going to have singles for that. You'll get a separate chase wheel spin for a Frank Gore secondary headliner or a hidden gem in the series. And Linda said she's a Cowboys fan. There you go. So you're going after that Emmitt Smith. Well, that Emmitt Smith football went in the practice squad. But again, we have a Emmitt Smith as well. Where did Emmitt Smith go? We have a speed flex.
Pulled it.
Yeah, we have an Emmitt Smith in the vault, Linda, if you want to go after that.
We do.
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was going to say we do.
We have an Emmitt Smith in this vault series here, Linda. $100 price point, still one of our most inexpensive series. This bad boy right now, $100 a piece. We have all 8 spots available left in the single, $200 on the double. Also in the series, Rob Gronkowski, Jonathan Taylor, and Joe Montana, all good on authentics, with Emmitt Smith, Terrell Davis, Trey McBride, and Baker Mayfield, all good on these speed flexes. Smith and CD and the jerseys are still available. Yes, Ryan. For the jersey series, every photoed headliner, guys, is still available. That Jeff Garcia was a hidden gem. 20 boxes, 11 headliners. Every person that you see titled here is available, from Jamar Chase down to Fred Warner. Emmitt Smith is still there for you in this jersey series there, Linda. So you can still go after our boy Emmitt Smith. Double deuce, the all-time leading rusher in the NFL. So we're at about 157 here. I'm going to be looking for the magic number of 3. That's what Robbie and I look for. That means we're in the red zone. If I see 3, that means that we are most likely going to be doing another break. But as of right now, we see a bunch of 8s. So this has got this 5 spot right here. So did we do a speed flex in this, Rob?
No.
We did not do a speed flex. Wow. So 2 things up on the chase wheel spin. So let me talk about that real quick in the speed flex series. So 7 boxes left to go in the single, 7 in the double. This is what we got left available. Barry Sanders, the Lion King, who we just gave away, by the way, on a different colored, except it was an authentic, not a speed flex. One of the best running backs of all time, one of the best players of all time, the greatest Detroit Lion in franchise history, available here in a speed flex. Here's where things get juicy, guys. Barry Sanders and Justin Jefferson still good to go. Jay Jettas, JJ, available in the jerseys, even more valuable here, obviously by far on a speed flex. Double up possibility. Sanders and Jefferson, we have seen 2 double ups in this show already in a series won by 2 different gentlemen. There is no reason why we cannot have another one. And guess what? Deuces might be wild. We not only have another double up, but on the same team, Travis Hunter, ripped custom speed flex alongside the Trevor Lawrence as well. The wide receiver and quarterback duo. This is the custom Travis Hunter speed flex. The reigning Heisman Trophy winner. Guys, out of the 5 photoed headliners available, we have 4 of them. 4 out of the 5, 80% of the headliners available are double up opportunities. That is currently going for $338. And then Luke Kuechly, the greatest linebacker in Carolina Panthers history, he is a secondary headliner that is left to go and available. So we're going to do hits of the show, Robbie. No chase wheel spins to talk about as of now, unless we get some last-second buzzer beater action. So I'll start things off here, man, because we got some awesome hits, Rob. We got some great ones to talk about. So I'll rotate them in through the product cam. We got the Aaron Donald here on the Los Angeles Rams Speed Flex, who will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. We got a guy who's top 10 all-time in rushing yards in NFL history right here on this absolutely gorgeous Eclipse Authentic in Jerome Bettis, the bus. How about Myles Garrett? This was one as a part of one of those 2 double-ups I was just alluding to. This was in the alts and throwbacks. My guy Matt Braswell winning this one with the jet black visor for Myles Garrett. This was our first hit of the show. This is how we knew this was going to be a phenomenal show with you guys. The first double-up that happened occurred between Randy Moss on this gorgeous splash speed flex, the greatest wide receiver in Minnesota Vikings history. And if you want to get a little crazy with it, if you don't think Jerry Rice is your GOAT, Randy Moss is probably your choice. 156 career touchdowns for the great 84. Tobias Walter not only got mossed by Randy, but he also turned into a transformer and got himself Calvin Johnson Megatron as well on this gorgeous all-blue Detroit Lions authentic. So, Rob, from 5 your worst to 1 your best, what do you like out of the lids we got on the table today?
5. Let's go Calvin Johnson 5. We'll do.
Wow, okay. That's how good this table is,
we'll
guys.
We'll do AD 4. I'm going to do Myles Garrett 3, Jerome Bettis 2, and then Randy Moss 1.
I like it. Very good picks. You know what's just crazy, man? Usually, I mean, putting Calvin Johnson at 5 usually is sacrilegious, but that's how good the table is. Despite it being a speed flex, I'm going to put Aaron Donald at 5. I'll put Calvin Johnson at 4. I'm actually going to put... Oh, this is tough. I really love that Jerome Bettis, man. That Jerome Bettis is so nice. But I'll put it at 3, Myles Garrett at 2, and Randy Moss at 1. Ryan saying Jersey 11 is already sold out, steamrolling. Well, let's take a look here, because Robbie said that he was reloading that back up for you guys. It still says sold out, Rob, so.
There it goes.
Was it? Okay, gotcha. Was it sold out, or you just need that
updated?
No,
I just...
Okay.
Well, hold on.
You let me know. Because if not, that might do it for us here at the 12 o'clock show. Let's get an update on that Jersey series, and then we'll see where we go from there. Because looking at one live look through the break room, guys, still a lot of 7s and 8s on the board.
All right. Yeah, that's going to be Brent. He bought the whole entire break from himself.
Oh, let's go. Brent Hatch?
Brett Kelly.
Oh, Brett Kelly, let's go. There you go, your Bears guy. Bear down for Brett Kelly. Awesome, man. So we're going to get that together. Good call there, Ryan. So this will most likely be our final break here before we step aside for the 3 o'clock hour. So this is going to be jersey number 11 for Brett. Jersey number. So all we need is that jersey number for you, my man. No need to randomize anything. You just feel free to let us know what your jersey pick's going to be. This has been an amazing show, Rob. A lot of speed flexes tackled, a lot of headliners tackled into. Biggest thing, though, that I do want to emphasize, though, for you folks, the Speed Flex series, for those that aren't available, Speed Flex is obviously, they're the most valuable and collectible item in football memorabilia that we have. They are, he said, let the wheel decide. I got you, Brett. Thank you, buddy. Speed Flexes are what the players wear every single Sunday out on the field. So, it's the most valuable item we have in the room, and the fact that out of 10 boxes left, we have a guaranteed headliners, 2 separate headliners of double box opportunities. I will tell you folks right now, if you will be back at the 3 o'clock show, the Speed Flexes will also be a part of the Chase headliner because it is such a great opportunity. $337 can get you guys 2 Speed Flexes. And that NFC North between Barry Sanders and Justin Jefferson, that is just unbelievable value for $337. So, Brett, buddy, good luck to you. Let's see what we land on. Robbie, I can get this this last one.
I got it.
You got it? All right. Thank you, brother. Do we have box 28?
We do not. So 29 and 27 in the picker.
Gotcha. One last picker wheel. It's not the first time we've used this bad boy today. You said 27 and 29?
Correct.
It's going to last break of the noon show is going to be, wow, this is close, 27. 27 for Brett Kelly. Looking for one of those great headliners. Thank you, Rob. Brett, brother, good luck. Hopefully we end with a bang. It has been nothing but headliners here today. From Aaron Donald to Calvin Johnson to Jerome Bettis to Myles Garrett to Randy Moss. Let's see if we can get into the end zone one last time for you, BK. Woo! And BK is going to have it his way here today in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Brett wasted no chance. He said, give me that photoed headliner. There's 11 of them. One of them has to be mine. And why don't you take home your own private jet? Let's call it, I don't know, J Jettas Airlines. Justin Jefferson on the gorgeous white Minnesota Vikings jersey, the NFL's all-time leading reception yard per game leader. Brett Kelly, this is why you leave nothing to chance. Dominated break 11, and he is getting one of the best-looking headliners that we have in this series. Absolutely gorgeous. We have the Beckett certification as well right here on the back for you, the nice Beckett cert card for you, Mr. Brett Kelly. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. Eric Linnell, what's going on, buddy? He said, Skol. Yeah, welcome in, Eric. Good time for that. So you're acting for practice squad. Robbie, can you let him know since you switched that out? Practice squad number 2, who won that? Said, Brett, who's your team? I'll trade you.
Eric, you won a Brandon Graham jersey.
Let's
12
go.
minutes into the show, you can go back and watch that break. Eric Linnell, you won a Brandon Graham jersey.
Way to go, Eric. BG, the former Super Bowl champion. So, guys, that's going to do it for us here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room for at least the 12 o'clock edition. For Robbie Lopez and myself, this has been Rob Hill. An amazing show. For what?
Jerseys. Wasn't that the chase?
Nope. Speed Flex and Ultimate Throwbacks.
Oh, I thought you said jerseys and Speed Flex. Okay, never mind.
So, Robbie, any final thoughts at all before we step aside for the 3 o'clock hour?
Keep those orders coming, folks. Keep those orders coming.
Thank you guys all so much for making this such a memorable show for Robbie Lopez and myself. I can see the conversation still going on in the chat, guys. Hopefully, things can get picked up with that as well. Once we get back here at the 3 o'clock hour, that's Robbie Lopez to my left. This is Rob Hill, usually in the host seat. Now I'm standing adjacent to it. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch live every single day, 7 days a week, 9 a.m., noon, 3, 6, and tonight, Friday nights only, Robbie Lopez and Joshua Scott on the UA After Dark show. We will see you guys at 3 o'clock. Get those break spots filled up. Looking for a lot of Speed Flex action coming up in the 3 o'clock series.